Welcome to the latest edition of the Top Guy Theater. King of the Ring 1998, Foley, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. We're going to watch Steve Austin, Kane, First Blood match. A lot happening. Also, some much shittier matches in front of that. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Starting first, our usual gang of bandits. We have the Ghost of Christmas Past from Southern Illinois, Phil Jackson. How are you?
Yeah, I've got my own introduction, thank you.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, is he going to Mr. Kennedy us?
Weighing in at 178 shredded pounds, hailing from East Alton, Illinois, Mr. Jackson!
What? Not that one.
Jackson!
Okay. Also,
Not that one.
from Easterly, Rhode Island, Frank Bruno.
All right, don't get it twisted. It's Westerly.
It's whatever I'll say it.
Yeah. On the day that we're recording, I am in mourning today as my Titans have taken their first loss of the year. So please be gentle today.
Should be used to it by now. Matt Levitt in Kansas. How are you, buddy?
Back again. Happy to be here. Healthy, safe, and happy. Love you all.
You're adorable. Kodiak, Alaska, Brandy
Wow,
Wagner.
that was for you, Matt.
Ew. Unfortunately, I'm not as happy as Matt, but I'm still here.
Well, there's a reason for that. Over in Corning, New York, Henry Effingham.
How are you today, all the cats out there in Radio Land?
Did you just Carol Baskin us?
I was about to say,
Carol
are you
Baskin
all
the
you crazy
shit
cats
out
and
of us.
kittens? Well,
I
guess
wasn't
what?
trying to.
Speaking of crazy cats, Rochester, New York, the slayer of the bus stories, Antonio Santos.
How are we doing? I just want to do this one more time just to get Frank going. There we go. There we go.
Scottsdale, Arizona's finest.
I'm very good at reading Frank. I'm very good at Frank mumbling. What he meant to say was, I understand the image you put up, but eat my ass!
That was definitely a fist yourself moment.
Oh,
That sounded more like
Lord.
heavens.
Also, Carl, can you do that as Sheiky Baby would do that?
Baby say, I had the fist go so far up the anus. That it goes so far up the, yes, it hit the belly button and make it go from an innie to an outie. Pooey.
For the record, there was no copyright infringement because he didn't list break his back and humble him.
I did not. I purposely stayed away from that.
Our international guest today, and welcome to America, Adam O'Neill from Ireland.
Sorry, lad. I'm just trying to get my eardrums back to normality there after Mr. Jackson's entrance.
Yeah, you ain't getting. So, we're missing Mike Kolb today because he's moving into his mansion. So, as a lot of you know, if you watched the show, technically titled Halloween Havoc 98, we've since nicknamed it, we'll say, to Top Guy Roadshow. Because most of us bought shit on eBay, which apparently Frank Bruno now has an addiction.
Oh my God, yeah, it's bad.
So, Mike said on the show, he sent me a poster. He also told me to have my wife record it when I opened it. So, no, Henry, he doesn't really have an assistant. So, you're about to get a dick in the mail, just so you know. So, here is the video of me opening my poster from Mike Kolb.
All right, Mike, here's this poster you got for me that I have to open.
Girls, you have 12 minutes.
That's great.
TJ, you have pipes of, again, peanut butter and velvet.
Thank you.
You have great pipes.
That was
Lord.
That was my wife asking me was there really a poster in there? And I go, no.
No.
And also, if you're listening, the first thing I say as soon as I open that tube is, Mike, you motherfucker.
Wait, how did it come out?
There's a spring inside.
Oh, so wait a minute. Okay.
And you know what's funny is as I was bringing that tube Matt got drunk and passed out. So as I was bringing that tube into the house, my wife said, that's not big enough to be a poster. But I didn't believe her. I thought Mike was my friend, standing dead smack in the middle of my living room, which is carpeted.
Oh, man.
Opened a fucking glitter bomb, dick. Now I know why he won't give me his address. All right.
Well, the purple is tough, too.
Purple
That's the other
is
part.
classic.
Well, the best part of the glitter bomb, and Mike doesn't know why this is, there was 2 pieces of glitter penis.
Okay.
Like, it just got mixed in. No, just fuck it. Just throw it in there. Like, it wasn't like they packed mine next to a bachelorette party.
That's fantastic.
So anyway, we're getting ready to watch King of the Ring 98. Matt has disappeared. So he's probably got another AAA match or something as Penta. So we're waiting for, I guess we're waiting for him to come back. And we're giving Carl a couple seconds here to get set up.
No, I'm good.
All right, Carl's good.
I'm good.
Should we wait for Matt since he was the one that was pushing us to get started?
I say we give him 60 seconds.
All right, we'll give him a minute.
I'm trying to decide if this Daryl.
I said 60 seconds, not a minute. Jesus, TJ.
Phil?
Oh my Lord!
I've already had enough today.
I would like to say for anybody that is interested in fantasy football, I'm going to lose with the following: Justin Herbert putting up a 50 burger.
Oh.
I'm going to lose with Jamal Williams putting up 21. T. Higgins 18, Calvin Ridley 19, and Matt Prater 16.
I also have Matt Prater.
I cannot.
Today would have been the day to have Tyler Bass.
Who the hell is Tyler Bass?
All right, so
the Buffalo kicker, isn't he?
That's right, Adam. He actually broke a franchise record today by attempting 8 field goals and tied a second franchise record by successfully making 6 of them.
that is the 4th time I've heard Henry say that already.
I just checked Scott Norwood's Wikipedia, and he died today.
Oh.
So that's not good.
Yeah, well, piss on him anyway.
I'm up by 12.
Wow.
I'm up by 12 in my game right now, but I'm projected to win by 23. So my lineup for today was Josh Allen, who shit his pants.
Yep.
He threw for 300 yards.
Hey, hold up.
Against the Jets.
Hold up. Sorry, don't mean to. I have a special surprise guest right now. 1 second.
If it's not Eric, but if it's you in costume.
No, it's not.
I'm going to punch him in the throat.
Give me approximately 2 minutes to get this set up.
It's him in a fucking costume.
Nope. I just have to pass along your meeting info.
It better be Harley Race.
I kind of like Red Ass TJ more than I like Red Ass JR. It's him in a fucking costume.
Anyway, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Ronald Jones, Julio Jones, Juju Smith-Schuster, DK Metcalf's playing tonight.
Oh, that's a money, dude.
Evan Ingram, Todd Gurley, Matt Prater, and Frank, the Steelers defense.
Ooh, boy.
And what did you get for the Steelers defense?
12. Not great.
Oh.
Pretty average. But
I
also
bench the Steelers defense for the Chargers defense, and that did not.
But also on my bench, who I should have started over Josh Allen, I had Joe Burrow.
So
who put up 41.
How about this one? Well, okay, different scoring. The one I won last year, Burrow, Ridley, Robbie Anderson, Kareem Hunt, Josh Jacobs. What the hell, Josh Jacobs? Robert Tunyon rhymes with Funyon, and then at flex, DK Metcalf, McAnus, and Chargers.
By the way, Matt, apparently Phil, we're waiting on a run-in that Phil has put together. And
last minute.
Depending on how good it is, this might be Phil's last show.
I come into every show thinking it's going to be my last show. That's why I put on my best performance.
God, that's a beautiful belt.
Yeah, where's your CM Punk autograph,
We have,
jabroni?
Matt, we have not started yet.
Has not gotten the mail yet.
Matt, I
Has not
swear,
arrived.
if you go in my storage unit,
Mm.
it's right by you.
By
it's
the way,
in Andover.
Today, 3 Floyd's Zombie Dust IPA is what I'm drinking tonight.
A running back from Jacksonville got me 31 points in my fantasy league.
Dude, what
Yes.
the hell?
Is that still Fred Taylor?
No, it's this Jay Robinson dude that's stiff arming guys left and right. This guy from Illinois State. No joke. I'm watching this game with the Chargers D benching Pittsburgh.
You said
and
D.
I'm like, and he is rocking guys. Like he rocked. There was a Joey Bosa stiff arm or whatever Nick Bosa, whatever Bosa brother it is. He rocked his face into like he took his face off. Nick Cage, John Travolta style. This guy is a
Your
badass.
face.
We can go in and start.
Oh.
The guest hasn't responded yet. I was requested the meeting information. The guest hasn't seen it yet, but they'll make a run in while we're watching.
Have they said that?
No, but
Now my hopes are up.
I'm pretty sure it'll be okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Watch King of the Ring 98 if you don't have it up by now. I don't know what to tell you. We're sitting there shooting their shit for 25 minutes. So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. King of the Ring. Little burp. there.
Great
This
entrance.
this
Great
is
entrance.
this is my favorite lead. I love this one.
Absolutely.
Same
Without,
here.
without question.
I would
Definitely,
say I tied this
Wait,
one
wait, wait.
A1B
Was the
with
play
the,
the play?
with the flyover with the flyover with
The flyover was
with the
fucking
water
awesome.
and
Premonition.
Mint.
What's your problem, man?
Were we supposed to hit play when you said play?
Yes.
Well, but everybody said we weren't recording.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
You asked if we'd started the show. I thought that meant if we'd actually started watching King of the Ring 98.
We already, Matt,
Technically, it wasn't wrong.
we did introductions and you answered.
That's right.
We just started, and wow.
Timestamp.
We're at,
well, we just saw a man on fire.
are you,
59 seconds.
yeah, we're
1
at a minute. We're at a minute 2.
Well, some of us are. I caught an ad for the WWE Network's presentation.
Let me know when you're at a minute 42.
Okay.
Matt, should we
that-
both get breathalyzers?
33, 23, 13. Network
Oh
hates
my
me.
God.
We're at a minute 21, 22,
Damn it.
23, 24.
Hello,
This
Earth.
This show is off the rails already.
We're 6 minutes in.
Matt, should we do
What was it, minute 48?
breathalyzers Sunday? Watch out for this guillotine!
42,
Oh no! Don't chop my head
46.
off! Don't you chop my. Oh,
Pee-pee, choppy, choppy, got a pee-pee.
Choppy, my pee-pee.
actually, if I was gonna have a choppy my pee, I would have it done with a guillotine.
Matt, are you with us now?
Yeah,
Yep.
nice and clean.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I would want somebody
We're
like
at
Jamar.
fireworks, yes?
Yes.
And
Fireworks.
that's actually a good segue because Colleen and Ty are up first. So
If I could just get it super hard, get it
I'm so
chopped
fired,
off,
aren't I?
and then
Where's one of the most
What is actually happening right now?
one of the most
Oh,
disturbing
no.
things? Oh, it's gonna get weirder. One of the most disturbing things my mother's ever told me. She got divorced from my dad in '94. Got remarried in '99, and she had told me if she was ever going to kill a husband, she wasn't married to the new one yet. She already knows how she would do it. I'm like, mind you, I'm like 13 at the time, and she was like, I would get him in the bathtub, I'd get him hard, and then I'd cut his dick off.
Right above it. That's above
Right
it right
above it.
there.
or you can bleed out from that.
That's why
Yeah,
That's why she would
that's
do
why
it.
she did it.
Well, depending on your unit. I mean, depending on what you're packing.
I mean, if you're Colonel Robert Parker,
Oh, you're dead.
you're dead.
And then if it's hard enough, and then you could use that as a soupy, Frank, true or false? Whack.
Anybody
Couple of
else
extra
notice
whacks as they're
how
bleeding
the-
out. They're like, call 911.
Nope.
Blunt Frost
I got a somewhat flaccid
For one,
Yep.
to cut off
rope of
Robert
skin.
to cut off Robert Parker's boner, you wouldn't even have to go under the water.
Oh
No.
my God.
And then
You'd
also,
also-
if
You'd
they
also need a
if,
jackhammer.
yes, you would. And then also, if you did it, you would just see him just in the bathtub, just slowly just.
When you say under the water, do you mean choral music? Like down where it's better, down where it's wetter?
Yeah, under the sea.
I get an update from our special guest. They will be with us in 10 minutes or less.
So, did
Is
y'all
it-
know
is
that
it
Lori
free?
Bobbitt, she got remarried?
This is
Yeah,
very
Of
exciting,
course
Phil.
you did.
But
Yeah,
The
she
headbangers.
married a Russian
who had the better
guy,
go of it?
and her name is now Lorena Kachkakov.
Hey, hold up, guys. Look who's in the ring. Look who's in the ring.
Aka is a headbanger.
You know who's coming, though. We
He's
know who's coming.
also the light heavyweight champion.
Dick, is it Dick to go?
Nobody
It's
remembers.
Dick to go.
Dick to go!
Here we go.
He's coming! He's coming!
That's what Dick to go does.
By the way, have you guys seen a picture of Dick to go now?
No?
Yes.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
look at pictures of Dick to go.
He is.
Also, he was in the ring with Evil at what was it, Wrestle Kingdom?
Well, that and not what's the one right after Brandy?
Jesus Christ! Look at the screen right now.
Domination.
Domination.
Yes, thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
Or
Yeah.
Dominion.
Dominion.
We always
Thank you.
keep gas cans on the announce tape.
I was about to say
Oh,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
these are usually here.
Why is it so weird that I was the only one that our fraternity used to fill like vodka, ice, and like grape pop, and nothing else, maybe some Everclear, and then you carry the gas can with you, and it was like a noticeable thing. People would be like, "Oh, what is that?" And you'd be like, "I don't know, drink from it." And they'd be like, "Oh my God, that's really good," and it gets you drunk.
It'll get you drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the effect of drinking out of a gas can mentally, cerebrally, you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, I'm drinking gas." No, you're not. It's just Everclear and vodka and pop, purple pop and
Oh yes, you're drinking.
orange pop. We call it a Clyde Drexler. Was the name.
You're gonna have to explain that.
Yeah.
That actually has no connotation. We just called it that because it was so smooth. It was
Nice.
just really smooth. Yeah. There's no.
Phi slamma jamma.
Yeah. That was the only. What's a
So glad I didn't go to
Phil?
college.
Or I would say Frank. This has got to be your favorite match.
No, there's DOA and Los Boricuas are not in this match.
Class.
Well, I was gonna say this is probably the equivalent.
This is the go-to match right here. You got to have a hot opener, and this is the one that everyone will remember this show for.
Also, no Mike Kolb means no star ratings, which sucks.
Hey,
Oh,
you know what I
can
just
do that
realized?
If you would like.
If,
I have an Observer subscription.
If Antonio started a tag team with Dick to go, his name will have to be Dick is Gone.
Dick, no, it would be Dick Transit.
Oh my God.
What's my
Oh God.
No, his would be Dick Illness.
No, I think
Antonio.
it would be very social media savvy. I think it would be BTW behind the Walmart.
There you go. There you go.
Well played. Well played. So let's see. I'm gonna try to get a hold of Mike and see how he goes about getting this star, because now it's.
I
He's
found
got
them.
memorized all
I'm
of them
logging
ever.
into my Wrestling Observer account right now.
Does
I
anybody
didn't even
know
need the Wrestling
difference
Observer.
with each
Shit.
headbanger? Which one is beaver cleavage or would become that?
Oh, why did you say that
The one that's in
name?
the ring right
The
now.
one
Yes,
that's
the
in the
one
ring
that
right
just
now.
tagged out.
Oh,
That's Chaz.
Chaz
Oh.
Warrington.
What the move was that?
Something weird.
That was awful.
By the way, who else here, or was I in the weird kids group? I was a really big fan of Taka.
Oh yeah.
I love Taka Michinoku.
Tuck was awesome.
Actually, one of my most memorable television WWE title defenses I can remember watching. So number one for me is 1, 2, 3 Kid and Bret Hart in '94. That one is like Bananas.
That match was great.
But number 2, and you make fun of me all you want.
No, no, it's
Triple H and Taka. I can't remember if it was 99 or 2000. I think it was on SmackDown.
What?
And
Oh, I don't remember that.
yeah, it was Triple H and Taka, and it was a really good match.
Hey, Matt, we're filming a show here, buddy.
What's he doing?
He's on his phone.
He's
He's on his phone.
He's
Playing
taking
on
a
his phone.
goddamn business call. Well, the last
he
show we did, he was on his phone and playing PlayStation, the dick.
Yep.
But he actually looks like he's watching someone give him servicing him. Quite frankly,
Servicing him.
he's like sitting back, like, yeah.
It's not me. I am being good.
We're spotlighting Matt Levitt right now.
Come on, do the,
Hey,
do the
hey,
dance.
hey,
Do the dance.
when we go back, I think we need to
Did it
freeze
just
that.
get weird?
He just turned his
Yes.
phone, so we need to freeze that and find out Pinta's phone number because that's probably who's
Yeah,
texting.
that's our best way to get a hold of him is just
He's
Fine,
sending
fine.
text messages to himself.
Okay. All right.
Can someone tell me what time we're on?
We are
9:30, 9:31, 32, 33, 34. We have actually
Perfect.
Dick to go in the ring in his finest Iron Maiden t-shirt.
Okay, so this match received 2.25 stars from the
What?
Wrestling Observer
Oh,
newsletter.
that's Frank.
2.25 stars.
Frank, relax.
I will read the
He's
sentence if
he's
you like.
horrible. He's so
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Bischoff.
All right, so this Dave says this. This was a solid, fast-paced opener with some good moves, but it didn't have time to build.
Oh, is that what Dave says? Dave
That's
has
what
that?
Dave says.
Yep, that's great. That's great.
I was waiting for you to kick your chair out from underneath you again. Listen, motherfucker.
Hey, Adam.
Yes.
So, favorite wrestler? Undertaker, yes?
Undertaker, yeah.
Where were you at in 2000?
With the Undertaker or
Well, the product as a whole, if you
in
will.
2000? I thought it was a good product in 2000. I liked the whole I like the whole Triple H and Rock kind of thing. Back then, obviously back then, when he started watching in '99, so it was actually back then. I thought it was actually very good, but obviously looking back on it now, Joe, there was better years there, but at the time I really enjoyed it. I thought the roster was very, very deep, especially when the likes of the Radicals came in, and you had Kurt Angle and you had Chris Jericho, and very very interesting time.
So let me ask you this, Adam. You just said you started watching in '99.
Yeah.
Have you seen this pay-per-view?
Yeah.
This is '98. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
I've
I thought
actually-
there was a small crack of chance that you had not watched Foley and Undertaker. And I'm like, holy shit. Prepare to have your dick blown off because this is going to be incredible.
Yeah, no, I've actually seen it a few times. I actually watched it recently enough because I'm actually in the middle of going week by week with Raws and SmackDowns.
I'm glad I'm not the only nerd that does that.
So I started back at WrestleMania 10, and at the moment I'm just hitting SummerSlam 98.
What's it like to have free time?
I don't.
That's a really good question.
No, you
Bill.
really
Yeah.
don't, though. You don't. I would say, Adam, you don't have much free time. I would say.
Well, Carl
No,
has 7 delivery jobs and he has 11 kids. So
Oh no,
Hmm.
I have.
he's
hold
trying
on.
to
I
start his
have-
own baseball team.
I have 9. How do you pronounce? Is it Brazzers?
Hey, you know what? Carl, if we combine our children, you're 11 and my 6, we'll have a baseball team, and I've got the name. We'll be the Jack Dicks.
Who has 11 kids?
I thought you said Carl has 11 kids.
Carl has none.
No.
I said you have 11 kids.
No, you said Carl.
No, you said Carl.
Well, I
No,
thought
no,
what
what
I
I'm
meant.
saying is I have the ability to spread my seed in such a way that it again, I always thought that I could be signed Mandic Dudley or Big Mandic Dudley. I thought I might have been from and this is not daddy problems. Do I talk to my dad? No. Biologically? No. But here's the thing. I thought that possibly, Big Dick Dudley, and then I got to do the ancestry DNA to find out if I'm a Dudley or not. That's what it comes down to.
So Carl, are you saying you're like that the chef with the salt gift with your seed in the Midwest
Salt
and
Bae?
Southwest States?
I would say.
Oh, gee.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy! Speaking of spreading
I'm
seed,
gonna
here
mute
comes
that.
Sable.
Roll Tide.
Speaking of which, I'll be right back.
And Antonio has left the show.
I don't
No, I'm
believe
back.
he's wearing any underwear.
He'll be back in 2 minutes.
Thank you for that expert analysis, Frank. That was
Wait,
very
did the
nice.
tag
That
team
was a
match
generous. That was generous. 2 minutes, Brandy. That was a generous assessment.
I was trying to be generous.
30 seconds.
So
Hey, by the way, Sable's in the ring right now.
Thank you, Matt. So if you look at the
All the way
description
live.
under the each video segment or each chapter as it be, this one is titled "Mr. McMahon Talks About Disappointment."
Not bad, just disappointed.
About what? Has she pulled her boobs out on pay-per-view yet? Or was that later?
Oh, I think
I think that's
it's
Wait,
a
she
month
does
late. I
that?
think it's a month
Yeah,
later.
fully loaded. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
with the handprints.
fully loaded. It was a bikini contest, and her bikini was
Handprints.
hands.
That was the first VHS video I rented, fully loaded 98, and I wasn't disappointed.
And he
That was
wore
my,
the fucker out.
That was my original Halloween costume idea, but I couldn't
think,
find
I think
handprints big enough for my gigantic nipples. So
I don't
What
think
is
I had
happening
to
right
pay.
now?
How hard?
My God, Gerald Briscoe looks so.
I would say Pat
young.
Patterson has got to be stiff as a rock right now. He's got to be just fully loaded. Hypothetically, if there was a Vegas line, yes or no, would El Karai give up 3 months of AFS to credit card swipe said cheeks of Sable right here?
Yes.
One credit card
He
swipe.
fucking would.
Yeah,
100.
he would. Yeah,
He
100%.
would give it up forever.
He would.
I don't know. I would put it at a 3-monther.
Listen, he's told us stories off the air. He's told us stories off the air, and he even
Get out of the ring,
even
or I'll hook you.
he even polluted one of Shivani's Zoom calls with one
And a podcast. Oh,
and a podcast. So
And a podcast.
and a podcast.
He would give it up forever.
I have not gotten to that yet.
I
I've been
wonder
on the
how
Bill
traumatic that
Afterbook.
was for Pat to have
Nah.
to slap Sable
Hey,
down.
you get your butt out of the ring. Yeah, Vince McMahon in here talking. You go bury Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Fucking Briscoe. Are you still watching his videos?
By
on
the
Twitter?
way,
Yes,
Yeah,
he
those
was
are
doing a
funny.
big announcement.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
badass though.
Frank,
Has he
I'm
phoned
gonna
it-
plug it again because
Has he
everyone
phoned
needs
his phone
one.
yet?
Everyone needs one, and this is going to be the start of show and tell. This is Friday night at the Coliseum. Bill Willingham.
Mhm.
It's the photo book of Houston wrestling.
Oh,
There's a deluxe slipcase edition
Which is sold out.
that has a Mil Mascaris print in it.
No, yeah.
No Yab Amigo.
No, yeah.
It is. Oof.
I ordered the
No.
flex cover because that was in my budget.
Get it while you can. Because this is a reissue.
Mm-hmm.
The original stuff on eBay is selling for
Hundreds, easily thousands.
For everyone in this room right now, on this show, I should say, not in this room. Well, technically the same thing. We were all a part over the past week of a purchase of a certain item. Can't say what it is. Can't say what it is. Of a certain gift for a certain somebody that, once revealed, might be one of the funniest things I will ever be a part of.
Yes, absolutely.
I cannot wait. I think off air, Phil, if you would like, because you have more details about it, you're the driving force here. I just bought it. You know all the details. If you want off air, we can discuss it. But
Absolutely.
you guys, this is going to be one of the funniest goddamn things I'm ever going to be a part of.
You didn't answer. Did you get my money?
Yes.
And
Okay.
we're just a small part of it, each one of us, and it's going to be probably the proudest moment of my life.
Yes.
With
I
this
will
Sabbath.
be writing 2 letters with this this present. One will be on behalf of all of us. The other one will be instructions for this person who's receiving it. They can do whatever they want with it. As long as they put it on Twitter for all of us to see.
Yes, just
And,
video.
I have been told it will be recorded, so there's a good chance that'll happen.
Yep.
Now, are you gonna just put from AFS or AFS community, or are you gonna put our names on there?
It will be each of us individually.
Names.
Aww.
Also,
I would love to this person to know that who I am and I exist.
You can include you can include Twitter handles too.
Oh,
so does anyone shop on Amazon?
Yes. No. What is that?
Where do you think all those damn Funko Pops are coming from?
Yeah.
Although I just bought 6 more on eBay.
Oh
May
my
I
God.
suggest that you subscribe to Amazon Smile, where you can designate a charity that gets a part of your purchase every time.
Yep, I do that. My local humane society gets.
And I'm going to throw out Opera
shares.
Kansas as the come gets in.
What's it called?
Opera Kansas. Oh, no, or I'll say, or Amazon Smile.
Amazon Smile, Opera Kansas.
Yeah, no, that's a cool thing. That's a
And
cool,
I'm buying TJ Okada bucks right now.
I'm going to be.
Signed Okada
I will be opening every package I receive in my front yard for quite a while.
I don't blame you. Oh, I don't blame you.
With a power washer standing next to me.
So whenever you get a self-inflating giant dong and it's just right there in your front yard.
Like a Navy life draft.
I'm in.
The best I can do. The best I can do is
at least
bus
it's
passes.
not glitter.
Bus passes?
Yeah, like a whole ton of bus passes for you.
I mean, if I use them if I ever come up there.
Okay.
I'm confused.
I'll show you where to go.
Are these like Bailey buddies? Or are these like?
You mean the arm things? I don't do it nearly as good as Matt.
Oh, wacky, wacky waving inflatable arm tube band.
Like that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
No. Oh, well, but it's a giant penis.
Yes.
Vince McMahon and company exiting the ring. I wonder what they even talked about.
Who cares?
I was kind of thinking of something like if we had a just a real AFS fans by fans get together, if we could get said inflatable dongs plus a bounce house plus an aggro crag, could we do some sort of Nickelodeon Guts meets Double Dare meets
WCW Thunder?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This is such a
also Joey Rain's intro for All In.
This is
This
is printing money at this point.
But you want me to You want me to go on the aggro crack? Do you just want to see a fat guy roll down it, right? That's what you want.
No, you have to hit the actuators. Let's go to Mo with the scoreboard. Mo! After 4 rounds, the blue player is leading with...
I missed that show.
The fat guy has fallen off again.
And now we have
redirect.
Here we go.
Tennessee Lee.
Double J,
Double J.
He's really just talking about.
I got a damn knee knocker. This thing goes past my patella tendon.
He's the world's finest wrestler, the world's finest entertainer. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. He's Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, okay.
I need a yes or no from Brandy on this real quick.
Oh, okay. He pulled it away. I thought he was going to trip him.
For somebody.
Whoa, this dick?
Would you pay
Ain't he great?
Brandy, would you pay 75 for that?
Separate gong.
I tried to buy this outfit so Frank would have to wear it.
I will pay money for that.
Which?
The Double J outfit.
I would have worn it.
Yeah,
too.
I would.
Oh, that's how the other thing started. Yes.
If you get the flashing sunglasses, to go with the outfit.
I was gonna say I would not have accepted it without the cowboy hat and glasses
Yeah,
to go with it.
I was gonna say if you get the flashing light sunglasses and the whole outfit and a hefty donation, I will wear that.
Hog.
We're on Hog Watch.
Whoa.
Who's Hog? You're looking for Jared's Hog? What are you?
How could you not?
How do you not see it?
I was looking
And
away.
here is
Thank
the
God there was no
baddest man on the planet.
You know what's fun? Is this is because last week it was Alex Wright. Right, we were dong watching during the match, and we bring it up, and Frank's always like, "How do you guys see it? I'm not like, do these wrestlers even have penises?
Are they Ken dolls?
Ken Shamrock
might
You see the Rock induct him in the Impact Hall of Fame?
Yes, the brand new Impact Hall of Famer.
Wait. Who got inducted to the Impact?
Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock.
And who inducted him?
The Rock.
The Rock.
D-Rock.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson.
By satellite. But
The future president of the United States.
That's the way it's looking at him.
Adam.
That is awesome.
Also,
nobody
should
can top
say,
anything.
Did you find it a bit weird how he asked The Rock over Twitter to induct him?
Yes.
I thought that was very weird. Yeah.
Like, couldn't you text him?
Wait, can you fill the gaps in for those that are not?
You see Shamrock thank Vince McMahon?
I'm not surprised by that. Vince gave him his
bound
first
for
break.
glory.
Vince gave Shamrock his
Oh
first
my
break.
God, that clothesline just freaking murdered.
I don't know what.
Oh, and by the way, this match gets 1 star.
What? Jared's in it. I'm not surprised.
Okay,
1 star.
Well, it's Jared.
Let me read what Uncle Dave has to say.
And that 1 star is because of Tennessee Lee.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Tennessee would have gotten 17 stars if this match had been in the Tokyo Dome.
I'm 5/8 hot on this Dave Meltzer shit, Brandon.
Henry, be nice.
Uncle Dave says the
No,
crowd
he's
wasn't
not my
into
uncle.
this match
Uncle
at
Dave
all.
can kiss my fat Italian ass.
So
Okay, I don't think you guys understand that when Jim Cornette calls Dave Meltzer Uncle Dave, he's doing it ironically.
Yes.
So you guys chill
we
out.
all have
He's
an
my
uncle. We all have an Uncle Dave.
I actually do not.
I don't.
I have an uncle. I have an Uncle Junior.
I have an Uncle Bobby.
If I was Tennessee Lee and I was backstage, I would be wearing Zubaz cut about 4 inches off my waist.
I would have cut off jean
shorts.
shorts.
Let the rest and just be like, this is how I ordered them. This is how they arrived. I can't do anything about it.
I would have cut off jean shorts, but I would.
believe they call those jorts.
I would cut off. Henry, what in the hell are you doing?
Challenge him.
Oh, when I figure that out, you'll be the first person I tell, TJ.
He created a window curtain made of world championship belts. But I would cut them off, but I'd have the pockets hang lower than the jean fabric, the denim, as it were. And then I would tuck my jump rope into the pocket. Right.
Like
so
wait,
as
wait, shaft side up.
Yes.
Okay.
So as I'm walking, the pocket would just be slapping me in the thigh because it'd have weight with it. Now, of course, you would have to put your keys in your back pocket because you don't want key cuts on your on your dong meat.
Oh my God.
Well, you'd have a fanny pack.
The things I learn on this show.
Could I coil my jump rope in the fanny pack like Jake the Snake's Cobra?
Oh, that'd be good if you could have a whole, almost like special delivery, meat pizza, and then you could have. See, that's how I would do it. I would not go the Sean approach with Sonny. I would go for like Alexa and be like, oh, I can't. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm carrying my bags. Can you get my fanny pack real quick? I have my phone in there. It's ringing. Zip, wonk, and that's how you do it.
You have to talk into it.
Oh my God.
So it's the clothing version of the dick in the popcorn bucket.
Oh, that too.
Or the dick in the box, yes.
Forgot what Dave Chappelle called it during the show. It was a segment where they put the hole in the popcorn box.
Oh God, yeah. What was that called?
By the way, right now, Tennessee Lee taking Ken Shamrock to town. That was weird. He just took Shamrock down.
He's slinging it around.
Well, I guess with that hog meat, you're not afraid of anybody.
He's doing that lasso thing going.
World's dangerous man, boy, I'll slap you with my Peter.
That's probably why he sweats so much. That'll carry that around.
He should have the Cody weightlifting belt on at all times.
Yeah,
that will help. That will help.
And I love that the only difference between Colonel Robert Parker and Tennessee Lee is Tennessee Lee doesn't wear a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
He also doesn't smoke a cigar.
That's a good point. Are you allowed to?
Technically, no.
I mean, in 1998, you probably could have still gotten away with it. You couldn't now.
Because I don't think Terry was smoking cigars anymore by 98. Could be wrong.
No, that was like a 96, 97
Yeah,
exclusive.
I don't think they were smoking anymore on WWE television.
You know, I forgot how good Ken Shamrock
fucking Giants
is
run
in the
to
ring.
the ring with a cigarette.
I think the last person that was smoking on WWE TV was
R-Truth did it. R-Truth did it once, yeah.
When they were trying to make him like a nasty heel, but that didn't work.
Oh God! Oh my
Hit his
Lord!
head.
Oh
See that?
my God!
Right on his head. Immediately taps.
Oh my God!
Weren't the APA doing it in 2000 when they were doing their backstage segment?
Colonel Robert
yes.
Parker eats it.
But that was in the back, not in the
And
arena.
he's in so
I
much pain
suppose,
because he
yeah,
landed on his gimmick.
Oh, I see it. I see that. I see it now. The hose going down his leg there. All right.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's a good way of putting it. Oh.
Thank you for joining the conversation, Frank. By the way, Phil, that is not Colonel Robert Parker. That is Tennessee.
He
Lee.
had to wear black.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Had he worn white,
Oh my
it would have
God,
been
look at
like
Michael Cole.
it would have been Colonel Mushroom Tip.
Oh, you got,
Oh
you got,
my
But
Lord!
you can't say that on TV.
Look at this guy
No
It's
frosted
Michael
tips.
freaking
No
Cole.
frosted tips.
No
with
frost-
with
No,
goatee.
To be fair, that hadn't been a thing yet.
you know the crazy thing is he's like a more better heel than Mr. McMahon. You just want him to go away.
Michael
that's-
Cole. This
that's not a
time
better
reminds
heel.
me- He reminds
That
me
is
of
a
like a
better heel
scared
because-
puppy hiding in the corner at all times.
No, if you have someone on television who's a heel or not, regardless, and you want them to go away, that's not being a heel. They
Let's
just
go
suck.
away.
Oh, it had to be from fucking Pittsburgh today.
Jesus.
Fuck you.
We picked it on
Lord.
purpose,
Holy
sir.
igloo.
Is this like the first time you
Oh
ever
my
seen this pay-per-view,
God.
Frank?
Oh my
Where
God.
is that inflatable Undertaker?
Where is no? Okay, take it back. I don't want the hand.
Oh, there's the man right there.
There he is.
There he
You
is.
guys listen to Grill and JR going back and having that first meal at the Cuban restaurant with The Rock, and he got the perspective of the women and the men, and that was awesome. That was fantastic.
I got a question for everyone. So it's almost unanimous that on pretty much everyone's Mount Rushmore of promos is The Rock.
Yep.
And usually the person that either follows or precedes that is Ric Flair. Who's the better promo?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say Ric Flair. And the only reason I say that is because sometimes I think The Rock would push more toward the comedy, and Ric Flair was like intense, like just. I'd go Flair first, but Rock is right there next to him.
You see, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's all down to like what the person really like, whether you want a comedic kind of promo or whether you want a serious promo. So it all really depends. Like
I would also go Flair only because The Rock, on occasion, actually more than on occasion, would repeat himself.
Actually, like John Cena on the mic.
Okay, so let's open this up.
Wait, real quick. I'm going to throw this out there. I'm fired. I'm already fired. Like loses, goes absolutely berserk. Think about this. He didn't have the clearance to kind of do that. The Rock could do, or if you remember The Rock doing that backstage segment where it was Lana and Rusev, and then it was Big Show, and then him getting to the ring. And then what they didn't want him to do was acknowledge the Macho Man look-alike. I think it was an Undertaker, forgive me if I'm wrong, and a Hulk Hogan one. They were all front. he has it does not matter. I think Flair's a better promo, but The Rock commands the room and the direction of the show. He may do a 40-minute Warrior promo, and Vince would eat it.
Did you listen to the 83 Weeks with Eric on the first episode of SmackDown?
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
They were scared to death.
They literally had to. They literally had to wait on The Rock to finish his promo. So like, he could have went like a half an hour.
Who knows? I mean, but they for them to give him that type of leeway says something. That's all I'm saying. Is that that's different from anybody.
So would you break it down like this? If you had a rivalry, title match, pay-per-view, whatever the case is, I need you to go out there 3 minutes, sell this show. You'd go Flair. If the show was television show, kind of dying off in the middle, I need the audience back. Rock, you got as much time as you need. Go get them.
There you go.
Would that be the difference between the two?
Sounds about
I
right.
would say if I want two guys to put butts in seats, it's Bobby Heenan and it's Paul Heyman.
It was like WrestleMania 31 when The Rock came out with his promo with Stephanie and Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
I think that kind of helped get the people back into it.
All right, so I think we all agree. It's pretty much a consensus. We went Hogan. We went Flair and The Rock. Right, for promo, I'm tired of the Rushmore thing. We're going promo top 4. Brandy Wagner, who's your other two? Get in the shower.
Brandy, get in the shower.
And
Uh-oh.
Now it has to be a wrestler.
Yeah, no managers, no, just
All right.
wrestlers.
All right, good.
You want me to move on? You want me to come back to you, Brandy?
yes, please, because
All right.
yeah.
Let's go to Frank Bruno.
I'm gonna tell you that we're gonna say Rick, we're gonna say Rock. I gotta tell you, I think Hogan.
Okay.
Hogan could do it for sure, and then of course, Roddy Piper.
Oh, very good.
I mean, honestly, I think Hogan. You could certainly argue for somebody else, like Piper for sure. But I could go for the last one. I could go Hogan. I could go Jericho.
Right.
I could go Triple H. Tell some good stories.
Yep.
I think Shawn in his DX days could talk. I think sometimes Brett could really talk. But right now, I would say Hogan.
Brett in the Canada days.
Oh yeah.
Is underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Oh, yeah. God,
Antonio
yeah.
Santos.
Okay, so yeah, obviously Rock, Flair, Cena.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth one, that's a toughie. I would go CM Punk, but
damn it,
he's in my top 10 definitely.
He's probably my number 5.
Yeah, I'm like borderline. I gotta think of another one because there's somebody else I can't think of right now that.
Oh, and he's
promo.
There he goes. Okay.
Come back to me like with an brain.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, you know what? You got to throw Jake out there too.
God damn it! Don't take them. That was mine. I was gonna go Jake Roberts,
Sorry.
Macho Man.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's do.
All right, I'll shut up.
Quit jumping out of turn, Phil Jackson.
All right, so obviously Rock and Flair. I'm gonna go Roddy Piper, and no one's listed this guy off yet. He's like the antithesis to Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes. When you wanted to sell a world title match, you wanted to sell. No?
I did.
Oh, well, nobody
and
paid
then
attention
everybody
to you.
told me to get in the shower.
Oh.
So Dusty Rhodes was the antithesis to the Ric Flair. You wanted to sell a match for a world title from a face point of view. You wanted to tell a story about hard times and struggle. That's Dusty Rhodes right there. I'm going to give a very, very close number 5 honorable mention to Chris Jericho. he's just gotten better and better with age. And CM Punk's in there somewhere, but yeah, my top 4: Rock, Flair, Piper, Dusty.
Running alert.
Lauren.
We got a sideways Lauren Yaffe.
Oh.
There she is.
What? Where? What? Wait, where's my view?
Frank just Frank forgot where he was in the time-space continuum.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. Lauren, are you okay? That ending was...
Hey, just like Lauren, we're ride or die, baby.
What was Todd Gurley doing?
I'm pretty close to
Fuck you, Santos.
Eat my ass.
Hey, real quick, I just noticed as fast as Lauren showed up, Matt has been away
for the entire show.
Yeah.
No, it's been the mimosas. Yeah,
He's
the Matmosas.
He's probably taking a nap. He started.
He's probably right there in front of the camera.
Wait a minute. Somebody's got a chest protector on.
That D'Lo Brown?
Yep.
Yes.
He's still wearing it today, it says he.
He is.
Under the suit, yeah.
Hey, so let's get Lauren in on this conversation about the top 4.
Yeah. So the conversation when you walked in, Lauren, we were doing top 4 instead of the Mount Rushmore. Right? It's called top 4 promo guys, with 2 being The Rock and Flair. So I'm letting the people pick the other 2.
Okay.
We've had Hogan, we've had Piper, we've had Dusty Rhodes. Antonio said Cena.
Is Cornette not on?
No managers, no announcers, just
Well, wait a minute. Cornette did wrestle in a couple of matches. I say that. Yeah.
We got him there.
And Heenan.
No.
I don't know how you can talk about promos and exclude Cornette.
I'm not arguing that, but because of Cornette and Heenan, I mean that would make it easy. It's Rock, Flair, Heenan, Cornette. That's your 4.
Probably, yeah.
So if you take those 2, that's what I mean. If you take those 2 out and just make it wrestlers, now it's a little bit more open game.
I still don't think it's difficult though. I think your other 2 are going to be Roddy Piper and Dusty Rhodes.
Very good.
Yes, that's exactly what I said, Lauren. Thank you.
Henry Evingham, what you got?
I have a bit of a surprise with my number 4. I would definitely say number 3, no doubt about it in my mind, is Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Because Hogan was one of those people that could just get that intensity going and sell whatever needed to be sold, except for Pastamania.
Hey, he tried.
I think my 4th person on that Mount Rushmore is Becky Lynch.
Oh.
And I say that because I had stopped watching wrestling for a while. It wasn't until about the run-up to WrestleMania 35 I started to get into it again. And I started watching some of the Becky Lynch stuff. And she can cut a promo.
No argument.
Limerick represent.
Absolutely.
Though for the record, my number 5 would be the 2nd incarnation of DX with both Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Oh, very good.
My absolute favorite promo of all time is the one where they impersonate the McMahons and then cover them in shit.
Yeah.
Frank, do you remember when I missed this question on WHW Live Zoom Trivia?
Oofa.
What question?
Too much?
Oh,
Too much,
yeah.
Not too cool.
I would have missed it too. The minute
Which
I always think of too cool. I don't ever go to too much.
Scott Too Hot Taylor.
Adam O'Neill, you're up.
Well, if you asked me originally, I would have said definitely Roddy Piper.
Okay.
And
no one said mine yet, so I'm still happy.
Probably Hogan or even Austin, especially around this time. Like Austin had the fans.
I'm surprised it took so long for someone to mention Austin.
Yeah, like the fans eating out of his hand, especially around this time. Like.
Yes.
It was actually my 4th.
So I probably will
say it.
I know. I just thought about it.
You lying sack of shit.
But even though I hate him, I'd probably put him 4th.
Wait, did you say you hate Austin?
Yeah,
I hated him. I hated him because everyone loved him, so I hated him. That's the reason. Like it's not because of his work.
The first person in the history of any wrestling fandom I've ever been a part of that has ever said that.
I
Yeah,
was
but-
not.
but that-
I was
but
not
the-
an Austin fan. I didn't hate him.
Oh, I hated him.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
hated him.
Hated
Him and
maybe
The Rock, I hated them both.
Hated him.
maybe
Holy
My
shit!
God.
We're breaking ground here on
What?
Top Guy. What is happening?
If you weren't Shawn Michaels,
Yep.
Frank, we know. Jesus.
No,
But this
I'm
is
with
the-
I'm with
I
We're
was
not
Frank.
opening
losing
that
it.
can of worms again.
God.
but can I give a dark horse of a promo?
Yes.
For
Don't-
Heat alone, heel Stephanie McMahon.
Hmm?
For Heat alone, because she was some woman to garner heat. Like,
Very good. Brandon, I think you had one more.
What does
Yeah.
everybody need?
Ed.
Oh, we know what everyone needs.
Is your fourth Al Snow?
No, my fourth actually is heel Trish Stratus.
Oh.
Because in
That's
her
pretty good.
era, she was actually really, really good. She was staying on topic with what her story was, and she could elicit a very vitriol response.
Okay.
See, my brain still works when there's blood up there.
Okay.
What I would say is honorable mention for vignettes is Gold Dust.
Very good.
And I would say if you want an honorable double mention by saying something, by not saying much, your winners are Orange Cassidy and Scott Hall. Because when Scott Hall said, you know who I am, but you don't, we all know that quote. You don't have to be a great promo guy long term. If you can hit that one line, then it lasts forever. I mean, that line lasts forever to all of us. So you have to think, maybe he wasn't the best of all time, but he delivered the right line at the right moment.
So
Something
I'm
about.
going to stop you right there for a second, Carl. They just introduced a special guest referee for this match. It's Jerry the King Lawler. But it makes me wonder something. He takes off his
nepotism.
jacket. Well, not just that, but I'll get back to that in a second.
Can I do a spoiler?
He comes out to the ring in just his jacket, like he normally does to dress up. I get that you don't want to give it away, but it took that man what felt like 10 minutes to take off his jacket and put on that referee shirt.
From far away, does that look like Chris Benoit with the blue tights? When you watch a far shot, the wide shot.
So I'm going to close this conversation up because I've not given my two yet,
Oh my God, you're right.
and neither one have been mentioned. So I'm happy.
Wait, Jake Roberts and Macho Man?
Oh, yeah.
Good ones, but no. My number 3, Double A.
Ooh,
nice.
My number 4, Mick Foley.
Yes.
Those are
Oh,
great.
geez.
Yep.
To me, the one promo to me, well, two. There's two promos to this day that give me goosebumps no matter how many times I watch them. The famous Kane Dewey promo in ECW
Yep.
is amazing. If you've never seen it, go watch it. It's on YouTube, Kane Dewey. It's incredible. And then when they're lining up for Royal Rumble 2000, Cactus or Mankind and Triple H for the title, when he pulls his shirt off and rips the mask off, and Mankind can't fight you in the street fight, but I know someone who can. I think you know him very well, and he reveals himself to be Cactus Jack. And Triple H's reaction
Very
is
good.
a huge part of that, by the way.
Yep.
100%.
And that one still to this day just gets me every time.
The Kane Dewey, would you put it up there with the Brian Pillman ECW intro promo?
I mean, to me, again, and I know if you watch the show long enough, you know I'm a Foley guy. I get it, so I'm biased. But to me, Kane Dewey, that's on fertile ground. Like it's no one else.
Like pipe bomb.
Yeah, pipe bombs up there. It's in high esteem. Speaking of high esteem, too hot or whatever the hell they're called here.
Too much.
Too much.
Al Snow.
This got missed by like 9 people on that trivia night.
I would have got that one.
Nobody got it. I don't think nobody got it.
So
I don't do LKBH.
So Lauren Yaffe, what do you got going on? What are you up to these days?
these days.
How many roses? 4?
Right now? She's 4.
No, I wish. My in-laws are visiting. I've had
Oh.
in-laws.
Nice.
So that's
So
my
is this your escape? This is your escape right now.
I was
isn't
about to say, if it were that nice, she wouldn't be here with us now, right?
it? Jesus.
I was actually just talking to my husband and my mother-in-law about getting the Christmas decorations up this week.
Nice.
Whoa, wait. This is now you just opened up Pandora's box. You can't put them up before Thanksgiving.
By the way,
what if I never take them down?
By the way, Halloween is next weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, and
We're 2 holidays away.
it's never too early for Christmas.
Oh, I beg to differ.
You guys
I have to give a caveat. It's 2020's been a hell of a year.
That's
Let
true.
them put the Christmas decorations up. I don't care.
I
Do
can't.
it.
I can't fault that argument.
You guys
Actually,
are
got
at Hallmark and Lifetime are showing 24/7 Christmas movies already. So
I'm doing all 3 just for good luck. I got a menorah, a Kwanzaa hat, and a Christmas tree.
Hey, real quick,
Why not?
TJ, will you put Matt Levitt on the main screen just for a second?
You mean the chair he was sitting in?
Just put him on the screen. Hey, Matt.
Muted.
I got a question here for you, buddy. So what's your take on the Christmas? That's good. What about the 4 promos? Oh, those are interesting points. All right. Thanks. We can go back now. I just had to get Matt's take.
Wait, Phil, do you want me to stop my video and try and answer him?
Sure,
how did nobody think of them promos that Matt just said?
All right. So, hey, Matt, who's your top 4 favorite promos?
All right, hold on. You guys just cracked this scheme on the fly. Give me a second to adjust. Shit. I wasn't ready to do a magic video.
Well,
right.
I mean, I would say, if I were to actually legally break it down, you've got to go by the judicial book. And in that, you have to look at somebody like the genius Lanny Poffo. So that would be up there. That would be just as argument A and exhibit A to the judge.
What do you rank head on that list?
A head would be actually 5C on my list, only because it's an inanimate object. In the state of Kansas, you can't actually put said object as a witness on the stand because it can't talk. Now, getting head on the stand, I have had happen. That was a totally different thing. Her name riding with Slowinski. Now, getting back to the promos, I would say overall, you're missing out on Sensational or Scary Sherry. That is one that you can't not have. And then if I were to say, to your honor, and to this jury that looks baffled at this time, I would look at them and say, why have you not considered the man that just asked questions? And I would say, yes, no, and ask about being a Leo or whatever sign you may be, and say that the zodiac belongs on there.
Wonderful.
Your honor.
One last question for you before you leave us, Matt, to whatever it is you're doing.
Yes, honor.
So are the rumors true? Are you or are you not, in fact, Penta from AEW?
No, that is absolutely correct. If you watch the wrestlers on Vice, I have had a tough time. People think that I live in Kansas. I do not. I travel from Monterey back and forth. And when you see the street wrestling in You Can't Kill David Arquette, yes, I have done that. I've done I've done a Hurricane Rana onto a street sign. So, factual statement. All that Kansas wrestling bullshit that I've pitched you for so long, it's a lie. Go to Tijuana, see a donkey show, see a Levitt show.
Thank you so much for your time, Penta. Get back to your AEW. Good luck in your semifinal match against Kenny Omega next week, and we'll see you.
Ay, Dios mío.
Jesus.
I rest my case.
Holy shit.
Wonderful. Okay, before we go off on another rabbit trail, this match, -2 stars.
It should. When you see the finish is horrible.
The match before this one, the Rocky Maivia Dan Severn match, -1.5 stars.
All right, well, he's an idiot. We've established that Dave Meltzer's
Yeah.
the shit he's the shit on the shingle.
I have a picture.
I have to fill Mike's role. I'm sorry. I have to provide the information. And I'm the idiot that's paying him $12 a month for this.
Lauren, I don't think I've told you this yet. But
No,
I
Matt,
will.
you keep talking.
I just found out. I don't know if you knew this, Antonio. It's my show. So
No, I'm talking about Matt.
Okay, Matt's keep talking.
Yeah, he's keep talking.
I don't know what's happening. Henry's playing. Let's chime in on Henry here for a second. Oh, now he puts the look at this. Fucking cool, man. I don't know if I've told you this, Lauren, but I'm on second shift next week. I will not be at the costume party.
You know what? You didn't tell me that, but I heard through the grapevine.
I had to cancel my RSVP.
Yeah, I saw your email.
That's it.
Lauren, can I ask you a question?
You just did. Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
Very good.
So, do you have to come as a wrestler?
No.
Because I was thinking, and I wanted your advice on this.
Frank wants to come as the bully from Pee Wee Herman's.
No, I want to come with my shirt off, with this my Manscaped, and call myself the Lawnmower Man. I just wanted to get your advice on that. So this is an exclusive for the show. So I'm going to turn it on. I'll be like, I am the Lawnmower Man, and then just pretend to go down on myself.
Oh my God.
So what do you think, Lauren? Do you think that would go over, or do you think I'd get kicked off of ad-free shows?
The sponsors will dig it. And hey, that's what we're all here for, right?
That's right.
Yes! Because I do support my Manscaped.
I'm still going with Dr. Luther. You should come as Dr. Luther, Frank.
So I'd like
I've
to
been
thank.
thinking about that too.
I'd like to thank Lauren Yaffe for coming on our show for probably the last time. Lauren, thank you for spending time with us today. That was
Lauren, what are the prizes on the wheel?
You know what? I haven't updated you in a couple of days, have I?
Oh, the two we saw were private Zoom call with Eric, and what was the other one?
Wait a
Just
minute,
A Sting autograph picture.
Just go ahead and keep rubbing it in, guys. It's awesome.
autograph.
Thanks.
Wait a minute, I got heat with Lauren for
the
bacon.
Sting autograph figure.
Yes. Those are the only two I've released.
But wait, how do you?
Yes.
What's the format? Like, is it by your costume?
No, not related to the costume. It's for spin the wheel, make the deal. Although it's taking a totally different form than you've seen before. So some of you will have the opportunity to spin the wheel and win a prize.
Sweet.
Lauren, I guess I can show you what my costume was going to be because I'm wearing a T-shirt of him right now. So this is what I was going to be. Eric's favorite Brutus the Barber Beefcake rendition, the Zodiac from the Dungeon of Doom. I was going to paint my face and everything. But of course, I'm not, I won't be there now.
Can we talk about the real challenge with this? Because I really have to go there with you guys on this.
Okay.
Here's the real challenge on choosing a costume. Presumably on Zoom, you're kind of like, not even waist up, you're like chest up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So finding a great costume that's great chest up is a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, that's why
I think you have to go full body because there could be a thing on that wheel. I feel like there's something on the wheel where they're going to ask you to stand up and see what else you have. That's why I'm going head to toe.
Especially if you were Colonel Robert Parker for Halloween.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would just get a garden hose and say, howdy, y'all.
You need that big, thick rope that they tie boats up with. That's what you would need.
Yeah.
That's why I picked the Zodiac because I would have to paint my face and I would be.
Yeah, when you showed me that, I was like, that's really smart. So when I had talked about being gold dust, I was thinking blonde hair and I just have to paint my face and wear a gold top at least. I was going to go with a gold dress, but you guys don't really know. So some of these costumes, we may or may not even know what people are dressed as. If they're sitting, we don't see much of them.
Yeah.
If you went as Goldust 2, he tried to get implants in the 90s. So you could have gone as Goldust as if he had gotten the implants.
Listen, the self-deprecation of like, I'm a hot mess, my makeup looks like trash, you know, I totally considered Gold Dust. But I would not have told you about Gold Dust if that had been my final plan. So I will let you know, one of our top guys knows what I'm dressing as. Who is he? I don't know. He's not going to tell you.
I will tell you that if Mike
my God
didn't send me a package full of dicks or a glitter bomb or something like that, that I am going to be the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, the Honky Tonk Man.
You the hunker-meter.
The hunker-meter.
Oh, by the way, Lauren, the reason why Henry just said that is because Mike Kolb told me he was sending me a poster. And actually, this is how this show started. So if you want to go back and watch it, be the very beginning.
Show it again.
And it was not okay. I'll show it again. And it was not, in fact, not a glitter bomb. Or I'm sorry, it was not a poster. It was a goddamn glitter bomb.
Way to go, Lee, buddy.
And I was standing in my living room with my wife recording because he told me to do that. I should have caught on to his bullshit, but I guess I think people are nice and have good intentions. Never again.
That prankster.
And now
Where is he? Is he not usually a part of this?
He's moving.
Lauren, we watched Frank's mom open up a Playboy on my chat pack on Friday.
Tremendous.
The look she gave him when she opened it and looked at it.
What am I going to do with this?
What is this?
I know what I'll do with it.
All right, Lauren, here you go. This is me opening my poster.
There was no note?
No, there was not a note because Mike's an asshole.
Okay, TJ, I have to tell you, seeing you in that video, I no longer can say that I thought you were so much older than you are. We had this conversation in Discord.
That was a nice conversation Lauren and I had the other day. She's like, "Why did I think you were in your 50s?" Like, I don't know.
Boy, you're not, no.
She's like, I thought you were. She said, "I thought you were my dad's age."
You seem fatherly. And let's be fair, my dad's not old. Like,
I am 35.
You actually seem like you're older than me.
Doesn't he?
Thanks, I guess. I don't.
You're mature.
Oh, by the way, we when I played the video of me getting glitter bomb, I lost my spot on my browser for King of the Ring stop. So in a couple minutes, I'll have to get a time check. Not a big hurry right now.
Can I ask why you guys aren't watching the pay-per-view tonight?
I'm watching both.
We are watching the pay-per-view.
I'm watching both.
I'm watching after.
Hell in a Cell.
I am not watching it.
Yeah, because somebody don't want me to put spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not. If I see one spoiler, I swear.
No, hey, Antonio, just like private message or just text me. I'll take those.
Okay.
If any of you piss me off, we're getting spoilers.
Oh, wait, one last question, Lauren.
Steven Gostkowski.
Lauren, who wins?
Oh boy.
Who wins Big Brother?
I don't even want to put the voodoo out because everything I've said they should do, they've not done. But Cody, if Cody doesn't win, it's all been bullshit.
I think we're all pulling for Cody Rhodes.
Oh, okay.
But Cody feels like Paul to the point where it's going to be like he's not going to win.
By the way, we're all missing this fantastic Owen Hart X-Pac match.
This actually this match is fantastic.
Yeah, this is actually really good.
Can I get fund me though?
Yes, it was rated. It is 2.25 stars.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Lauren?
Can we get an update on the GoFundMe for Phil?
Look at that.
Actually, there's been a.
God!
There's
Jesus
been an addendum.
Lord.
So there's, as we progress certain goals, there's new challenges that Mike has to do, or Phil has to do. So the 20%, Phil's going to have to wear a Dave Meltzer shirt on the show.
How much away are we from that?
Well, I'm looking it up right now.
20% is $860. So we're currently at $710.
There you go. So But there was a bet with Matt. What was Matt's bet for you tonight? If we raised $100 more during
I
the
have
show?
to rock the Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner. But unfortunately, as you guys have no doubt noticed, since we've started the show, Matt has gone home and taken a mimosa nap.
He's talking too much.
He did a Stone Cold Steve Austin. He took his ball and he went home.
He sure was.
Oh.
Hold on here. I'll be. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Let me go back.
Is he back? Is he back there?
Yeah, I think I did. I think I saw his shadow.
All right.
Hey, hey, Matt, are you there?
I got dropped on my stack of dimes at the neck. That's what happened. I didn't have too many Matt Moses. Oh, Stone Matt. Cold. Got ice cold. I'm a Matt Moses. Damn, I can't get this promo out. My stack of dimes neck out.
Thank you, Matt. What's funny about all of this right now is we were struggling today to get, the magic number for us is between 7 and 10. Next week, we're going to have 12, which is going to be batshit, but I'm actually excited for it. We'll get into that later. But so we were scrapping people together. Henry joined us at the last second, and Matt joined us. We didn't know either one were coming. And Matt joined us, blasted. So not entirely surprised this has happened. I'm a little surprised at the timing. I mean, I don't think he made it to the first match.
Bronco Buster.
He's just vanished.
No, he made it to the very beginning when he thought that I had apparently told him we hadn't started recording yet.
Yeah, that was another thing.
Hang on, hold on. That was the worst Bronco Buster I've ever seen. He didn't even come within 3 inches of hitting Owen's face. He was literally humping air on that turnbuckle. I cannot believe that.
It was not like the
I don't want to see. Oh my god.
Oh.
Even Mae Young has a better Bronco Buster.
Oh.
Oh my.
Just ask
Adam, would you ever want to take that?
Just ask Eric Bischoff.
What?
Adam, would you ever want to take the Mae Young?
Jesus, no.
Eric Bischoff
Especially
did.
when she puts the tuna in there.
Yes, that's phenomenal.
Oh my.
That was with Eric Bischoff, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Lauren, have you heard that story?
I'm so glad I haven't eaten today.
Eric Bischoff, when he was he the GM already?
Hold it 1 second there. We're graced by Luchador sensation Penta. Penta is in the house.
Oh, Matt's back.
Finally.
Matt!
He's back.
Did
Norm!
Did you fall asleep on the crapper, Matt? What happened?
I took care of a great many things, and that is what I did.
like having a few more and some
Wait,
sort
where
of
the fuck did
intercourse.
Vader come from?
I love this show. I fucking love this show.
Where are we at? Owen Hart?
Yes,
Oh, God.
time check of 106, 43, 44.
I'm
Hey,
at
is Lauren in
106, 40, 45, 46.
Yes,
47.
Lauren is in here, Matt. You missed the run-in. She left too, though. She's gone already.
Who left? What? There she is.
She's still here. She's my girl.
She's here.
Top gal
Hey,
connection.
Lauren, give Nick my regards. Love you.
Let me get
and Lauren, what did I send you today? I'm like, have Nick watch this. It's this Japanese MMA nut shot. And it is the most disturbing nut shot you will ever see because this guy literally loses a testicle. It is not a kick to a cup. It is a kick, and you hear it sounds, again, like a log breaking over a rock.
I'm glad you brought this up.
And that's what I sent Lauren today. I'm like, sorry about the Falcons. Hey, Nick will like this.
Are we going to talk
Hey,
about
by the way,
X-Pac ripping his anus open or no?
Chiefs.
Kill me.
God.
Oh my gosh.
I
Why
mean,
don't we get this Matt every time we do live stuff?
Right?
And took a shit.
Honestly,
You're
if just
welcome.
anyone could be more drunk
One
than I
second,
am,
I'm
that
gonna
would be a
mute
good
myself.
thing for once.
I mean,
Well,
I'm on my second beer. I mean, I'm trying.
I was slamming Malorts last week, and they weren't doing
Lightweight.
shit for me.
Well, you
I'm
were
on my
drinking.
third.
You were drinking pond water filtered through cigarette butts. So
Yeah, pretty much.
With
Oh, look at
just
this
a
guy.
hint
Look at
of
this
Dave
guy.
Silva's swamp ass.
Look at this guy.
Paul Bear.
Paul Bear. Oh yes.
By the way, Bruce Pritchard's Paul Bear.
Hilarious.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Love it.
What's the timestamp?
I've got 108.50.
Real quick,
We're
I
starting
gotta-
it in a few minutes.
I got another question for everybody.
Starting in a few minutes.
What's everyone's favorite? What's everyone's favorite Bruce Pritchard impression?
Oh, Jerry Jarrett. Has to be Jerry Jarrett.
No, Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon.
No, corny.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
It's a toss-up between corny and Vince McMahon.
I'm sorry. Did you say mother fudger?
I said the whole thing.
Oh Lord.
I was saying some
unfortunately-
vile things this afternoon.
Now that's
Yes,
a beautiful
he
picture
was.
right there. Somebody screenshot
Yes,
that.
Henry is the sex
Somebody
appeal of our
screenshot that.
show.
Henry
Somebody
is
screenshot
really
that.
well dressed today. Henry, did you go to
He
church this morning in
is.
that shirt?
I had to work today.
Work.
And I was kind of a last minute person today because of all the crap I've got going on this side. But I do look good today.
You
Damn
do.
right.
You do
You
look
look
good
good.
today,
You look
dude.
good every day. But also, Henry, we've been watching you for 30 seconds now.
Oh, that's creepy.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ, it's a pain in the ass.
Real quick, I want to toss it out there. Jamie Noble, my favorite Bruce Pritchard impression.
That is
Jamie
also a
freaking
good
Noble.
one. That is also a good.
I think mine. I mean, Corny's up there. Jerry Jarrett's up there. But I think mine. I don't care for the Vince because it's really just him screaming. I love. Oh shit! I forgot it. It was in my head. And
It
No,
ties in.
Dusty Rhodes.
I think my favorite of his, it ties in. It's a double one with Dusty Rhodes and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Though I love his Jim Cornette when he tells the story about George the Rat.
George the Rat.
yeah.
Yes.
Although my favorite
Iconic.
Bruce impression segment is when he did all of his impressions at the dinner table ordering lunch.
Yes. Ordering lunch.
Jesus.
Absolutely.
I liked Bruce's Iron Sheik impression, but until I heard Carl's impression. Carl's is the best.
We should start a show where Carl has to go on to Iron Sheik's Twitter page and start reading all these tweets in the Iron Sheik's voice.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Just so everyone knows, oh my lord, look at this guy.
What's happening? Where are we at?
What the hell?
You guys, I think this might end up being our best show.
I think he was in a Mimosa
gone
Mayhem
again?
match today.
I think he's trying to do his best.
Probably
Chris
had to go
Jericho.
get some more. Yeah.
It's pretty simple. He bathed in mimosa with Jericho and Dave Silva.
Ugh, my.
Ugh. Yeah.
That's why he's so
No.
lit right now.
TJ is gonna get Okada bucks. The rest of you, fuck you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fuck you too, buddy. I love you.
Wow.
There you go. There you go.
Did he
Now
just
that
go
I
away?
finally got the logistics on this figured out.
Hey, I would just like to point out that
Also,
earlier, Matt,
I
you were
might legit have
Matt, you were much more cooperative earlier when we asked you about the 4 promos. I don't know what your deal is now, but I need the other Matt back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know one person that never got mentioned in the promos as actually being part of the top 4, and now that Matt's kind of back, it'd be cool to hear it from him. The Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, I was just gonna say he looks a lot like Sling Blade right now.
Did you
I
guys
just can't
know
wait.
that-
I just can't wait for Matt to listen to this once this goes up.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Matt also plays Santa Claus? Matt, is this a good time to talk about that?
No, don't mention it.
I'll be scared.
Hey, Matt, just out of curiosity, since you play Santa Claus, was there a plan that was introduced to you to promote COVID vaccines, and you would get money for that? 'Cause that's a news story now.
Wait. What did you say?
Tell the story about me being a squatty Santa Claus.
We'll talk about it off air, Henry. We'll talk about it off air. No
Okay.
politics on the show. Speaking of politics on the show, there's Billy Gunn.
Yeah. This is an unannounced match that was added. Let me see what Uncle Dave
in his
We could get more China.
I love that Hall of Fame thing. Oh, you can't fire me.
So what was better, my road dog last week?
Oh my God!
Bodacious Bob
Wow.
and Bombastic Bart.
There's Corny.
Jesus. Lauren, if
Look
you would
at that hair.
if you would like to get on this mullet fest we're watching right now, just let me know and I'll get you in.
I'm good. Actually, it's time to run. My phone's gonna die, but it's been a great pleasure hanging out with all of you.
Thanks
Bye,
for
Lauren.
listening,
Bye, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Lauren.
I think we scared her
So
away.
I'm confused.
That's
Is
what
this only a
happened.
match for the World Wrestling Federation tag belts? Because they came out with the NWA tag titles.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is during that
Titles,
failed revival.
motherfuckers.
Double
I-
cheese,
Smoky Mountain.
double onion.
I think the only teams that actually fight for the. By the way, Matt's gone again. I think the only team to fight for the NWA tag titles on WW television. I think was it not Rock and Roll Express and the new Blackjacks?
Oh yeah.
That sounds familiar. I definitely
that
did
the one?
Blackjacks.
Did the Headbangers not win them, no?
You know, I think you're right. I think the Headbangers did win them on a Raw.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It was
Okay,
they
well,
definitely
this match
fought
gets
for them,
a star and a half.
Oh, Adam, how do you like the show?
That's probably being polite.
Do I?
So how do you like the show?
Very good.
By the way, can we discuss very quick just how awesome Lauren Yaffe is?
Yeah,
She's the best.
Oh, the best.
She's awesome.
She's the best. Love her to death.
Also, we what we now know as stress-eating fat Jim Cornette at ringside.
Yes.
Motherfucker!
God damn! Motherfucker!
And
You would have Bob Holly Burger Car box it been over.
You know, it is a little bit of a testament to Bob Holly that he was the only guy in the whole Brawl for All debacle that was not knocked out.
He was the only guy that Bart Gunn didn't knock out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure no one can knock that man out. I think he's just too stubborn to be knocked out.
No, but was it in the Dark Side of the Ring? Was it Bart Gunn that said that Bob was bragging because he was the only one? But they didn't, because they were doing this gimmick for the, and they said they didn't talk for like 2 weeks. But then Bob was like, "Couldn't knock me out, boy," or something like that.
So it was something like that, yeah. But no, Bob just did not get knocked out. He is one scary tough son of a bitch.
By the way, I cannot bonus show. We need to watch a Raw, or maybe the consecutive Raws of the Brawl for All.
Oh my God.
Eh.
I'm glad I'm gonna be at work when this happens.
Well, I want to watch it because it's like knowing what we know now.
I'd rather watch Diggle.
I'd rather watch
Carl,
what?
That's a
Hey,
shirt.
Antonio, if we get you a GoPro and you put it on your head, will you take us on a live ride along when you're on the bus? Or does the Rochester Transit Authority prohibit that?
If I could, because we got some buses that don't have cameras on them. If that's the case, I will do that. Other than that,
Awesome.
it's a no-go.
That could actually be tonight's announcement for our free shows. Right along with Antonio.
Did you? I know most of you got the picture earlier. It was the guy I was talking about with the wig. But he wasn't wearing the wig today.
Oh my.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Meanwhile,
You
Carl,
missed my shirt idea.
My computer just restarted.
there go Brandy.
So
Yes, 'cause you missed my
Matt
shirt
did
idea.
have the idea before he went and passed out somewhere of doing
Did you have to pass out again?
He's gone.
A double pass out is very difficult.
He turned his video off this time. I don't think he's coming back.
He's probably puking.
Could be, but
that's why I don't hit the hard stuff
like a
no more.
puker.
8 hours of mimosas is an ass load of sugar.
Did he say 3 bottles of champagne was
Yes.
what he was
8 hours?
into?
That was before we started the show.
Yeah.
8 hours?
A little
He
bit
told
of
us-
the bubbly.
Probably had at least 2 more.
Oh Lord. Anyway,
How can you even drink that much?
ask Matt Levitt.
That would seriously hurt my stomach. Like
5'9".
I'm on my second. I'm halfway through my second beer and I'm getting tired.
Before
Y'all
my
have
third.
seen me on my
No,
Cat
that's
Pack
called being
Live
old.
when I have one Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I will say I want to give props to having just the wherewithal, and I don't know if it's your newfound muscle or what it is, but Phil, for you not to be hungover the next day, mad props.
I've always had a high alcohol tolerance. I mean, it takes a lot.
God damn it!
So
Sorry.
the next time we do that, we're gonna have you do shots of Everclear. You say, right?
I've had bad experiences with Everclear. So
That'll get you. Well, that'll
get you drunk.
That'll get you
If
really.
you guys want me legit drunk on the show, I better see some massive GoFundMe.
Phil's just like,
donations.
I don't mean to brag, guys, but I'm a bad motherfucker, so I can pretty much drink whatever I want and be fine.
Listen, give me 9 bars of Zanny, and I'll plow those back. And
Hey,
then
I
we'll
can
talk.
put back fucking Zimas better than anybody on the planet.
I don't know if that's a brag.
Ooh, I don't know, dude.
It wasn't supposed to be.
You guys ever
You know what,
drank
Phil?
Four
I'm gonna
Loko?
text you about that.
Yes, Antonio, we've all been 17 before and drinking the Four Loko.
Are Zimas
Don't speak for all of
still
us.
sold?
I don't think Zimas exist anymore.
Yes, they do.
Do they really?
Forget about
They just brought them back in the last 2 years.
forget about Zima. I want to hear Four Loko stories.
Antonio, we've had Four Locals. We're not like you and are plowing people who claim to be hookers behind Walmarts.
Hang on, guys. Matt just unmuted. Matt is back.
There he is. Where do you keep going? And now he's got a beer.
Got a beer.
Now he's got a beer.
What is that? Are you drinking Pellegrino, you fancy fuck?
Topo Chico.
That's not real. You made that up.
It is real.
It's Penta's
It's
drink of
delightful.
choice.
It has mini bubbles.
I love
Topo Chico?
I love that as Matt gets drunker, he becomes more polite.
I know.
It's delightful.
He was violent earlier.
It's delightful.
Violent.
I really think we need a breathalyzer Sunday, just to see where everybody's at. You know, just everybody donate $15. Go to your local Walmart. Every hour we see where we're at. Matt's at probably I'm going 0.29. That's where
That's
I'm
the
at.
legal limit somewhere, right?
If Matt was
Yeah.
at 0.29, he would be several shades of dead by now.
Yes.
I went into the ER in Vegas after the Super Bowl with 0.35.
What? Wait.
Did you do a shot as you went into the ER?
What?
No,
what
I
is
went
that
in.
doing?
I went in because I was. Well, no. What happened was, I threw up Kool-Aid, which I thought was blood. So I went to the hospital.
How did
and
you
I
get
thought
there?
It was blood, and it looked like blood. And I was so drunk that I went to the hospital. It was the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl. So I took I lifted myself there, got there, and they're like, "No, you're just super fucked up." And I'm like, "Or can I go?" And I was there for an hour, and I left. Yeah, that
Thank
was
you,
the story.
Kyler Murray.
I actually
Yeah.
applaud you being that messed up and still getting a lift to the hospital. When you thought you
Like
were
by
dying.
myself, I was literally because everybody I was with was either dead drunk or like still partying on other substances.
Because I've been
This is how I envision that. 3 100 beers and you still haven't succumbed to alcohol poisoning.
No, and that was the thing. They're like, "Are you sure you're good coming down?" I'm like, "Yeah, like that's not a. I'm gonna just drink my way down. My flight's not till Tuesday."
Antonio is really gonna. He's just. You know what? You are an iconic prick. You got it.
What I'm imagining. I'm gonna ignore that for right now. But what I'm imagining is, Frank, we need to work on your temperament. Your outbursts are it's getting out of control. But what I'm imagining is Carl in Vegas standing somewhere on a street corner, just blasted out of his gourd on, we'll call it vodka cranberries.
Yeah, it was the giant like souvenir drinks.
Oh, okay.
Actually, they do out of anything you're going to buy there. Go to some of the cheaper hotels, buy the souvenir drinks, and ask them if you tip them a little bit more, they will load like half the bottle of whatever you want in there because they don't make any tips. So if you go to a Luxor or what's the one that's got like a medieval times theme?
Oh, that's the
Excalibur.
Thank you.
Excalibur. Okay. So if you go there and lay like $40 there, I learned as a local, you're going to get either the bottle in the entire thing of the souvenir drink. It's like a way of saying, "Hey, hello, I'd like to go to the hospital later." You know?
Well, what I'm envisioning is Carl drinking one of these or being this drunk on these souvenir drinks and then just standing, he throws up the red Kool-Aid.
Projectile too.
And he goes, "Oh no, I need to get to the hospital. I think I'm dying, but no one's here."
All right, total hypochondriac.
But you have to do the.
I'm like, this is the end. I literally put on the doors like, this is the end. My only friend.
Where was Michael Stipe from REM in your head?
Yeah.
I feel like Frank said something while I went to the bathroom. I don't know why.
No,
don't talk to me, you ass.
Oh, right in the mommy daddy button.
Can we call? We're gonna really start segmenting things up.
Dude, they kicked Cornette in the dick.
It should
They
be
did right in his dick. That's why he talks so high.
It should be the toss my salad bar with Frank.
Oh,
but you know what's so funny though? Like it's the Titans' first loss of the year. I'd hate to have seen you a few years ago when Marcus Mariota was your quarterback, Frank.
Oh, how about when Jake Locker was my quarterback? Now, I think the thing is that I at that point I had accepted that they were going to be terrible, and I just was like, I just want them to be competitive. But now that they're competitive, it's hard to see them lose in the fashion they lost to today.
I love the fact that, I mean, let's be honest, the Houston Oilers / Tennessee Titans have been shits for most of their existence, and they go 5-1. Or 5-0, they lose today, and Frank is surprised.
Dude, they haven't been shit the entire time. They've been to the Super Bowl.
No, they've been once at Tennessee.
Yeah, they've won NFL championships before.
How did that Super Bowl end up? By the way,
they didn't win NFL.
I think we all know the answer to that. There's TJ.
And also, they've never won.
What's going to happen? No. Let's talk about what's going to happen in 2 weeks because your ass is going to see the Tennessee Titans firsthand.
Yeah, and we're going to beat you with 9-inch dick.
9-inch.
So
who's your team, TJ?
The Bears.
Oh.
Bears. He's got big dick swinging Nick Foley.
We got another run in. We got another run in.
Big Dick Nick.
I'm real.
Oh, wait. Wait. That Fila.
I was just going to say, is that a Fila
That's
shirt?
legit.
Yes.
Legit Fila.
This show brought to you by Stefan Marbury.
Also porn, huh?
Hey, wait, let me see if I can get her to pop real quick. I've got a real huge idea for 2020. From 2020 to 2024, we're going to make America great again. Go. Did she hear it?
I don't think she's in the room anymore.
No, she was out.
No, because there would have been a verbal sigh or a dagger.
Well, and you would have seen Matt's laptop fly across the room, and then heard screaming.
So, are we having an impromptu match here?
That could have been
Yeah.
on.
No, this
That
is
could have
the
been
King
on
of the Ring
Swallow.com.
No,
Hey,
this is
Jeff,
not the King of
you
the Ring
wanna
final.
cut the
This is an
greatest
extra match
Cornette
with The
promo
Rock.
that has never
This
been.
is an this
no,
is
I think it might be.
Intercontinental.
I think
That's
this
a
is the
hard
King
no.
of the Ring final because Triple H is at the broadcast
Yeah,
desk.
because this is
Oh,
I thought he
is
was
it?
wrestling.
No, this is the King of the Ring final.
Oh, Triple H just
And
broadcast with his
Uncle
shirt off.
Dave
Okay.
gives
By the way, this is
3.25 stars.
This is the King of the Ring final with a minute and 8 seconds, or an hour and 8 minutes to go. This is the King of the Ring final. So after this, we still have Mankind Undertaker's next.
Sell.
And
And
the
then
first
Kane,
blood.
Greatest
and then
match
Kane and Austin.
ever in the history of our great sport.
I don't know if I would say that. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, is the Mankind Undertaker Hell in a Cell really a match? Or
No.
is it a spectacle?
Destruction. Yes.
Little column A, little column B.
Because I don't remember a single move they do in the entire match. But I remember watching the destruction of Mick Foley before my very eyes.
There's
That's
only
what I
three.
remember.
There's only three things you remember from that match: him going off the cell, him going through the cell, and the picture of him in the corner when his tooth goes up his gum.
Yep.
That's the only three things you remember, and that's the three things you remember about his career as well.
When the tooth goes up his what?
His nose.
Up was his nose, is it?
when you
His
see
gum,
him
isn't it?
nose,
It goes
nose,
up.
that's
goes
when
up
you-
his-
Yeah.
Up,
It goes up to the
roof
of
is
the mouth,
yeah.
and then it comes out the nose.
By the way,
got it now.
Adam, can you just keep on talking throughout all of this event?
Isn't
Please.
his accent amazing?
There's a autographed
just-
Charlotte Funko Pop on eBay.
A what?
Shut up,
I think
Antonio.
I'd be the only one.
There's
who
an
buys
autographed
that,
Charlotte
so.
Funko Pop on eBay.
By the way, we have gone 2 hours in the show now, I think, and we haven't been on eBay once yet tonight.
I know.
I've been on eBay
I have.
this entire time.
And poor Antonio put money away for tonight and all.
So I'm gonna
I've been on there.
what's an asinine? I'm gonna look up headbangers WWF gear on the old eBay machine. Let's go ahead and sort it from most expensive at the top, because I'm a baller, motherfuckers.
Hey, there's a Enzo and Big Cass Funko Pop.
Oh wait, I got zero results.
You want to guess how much it is right now?
The Charlotte Funko Pop.
No, the Enzo and Big Cass Funko Pop 2-pack.
Are they
Zero
gonna?
dimes. Is it 0 dimes? How many dimes? Dashing Dawson.
Are
Actually-
they going to send it to you with $10 because they should?
$4.20.
Oh, that's how much it was for the girl to show up in the Scottsdale hotel room. How you doing?
Let's see. I don't know. Frank got me looking at Funko Pops now.
You know what? I can't wait for Matt to watch his back of Matt
$80. Holy crap.
Yeah, some
being
of them
Matt,
are ridiculous.
but not Matt.
$80 for a Ric Flair Woo exclusive edition.
What?
$80.
No, not you. Not you.
Oh, okay.
I have to share this on the screen.
No.
There's no way this is right. This can't be correct.
I need to see this.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
I think it just started a storm.
It's gonna come by the end of this.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
What the hell? Hold on. Wait. My screen is something's on my. Wait, don't. Hold on. Wait. Holy shit!
I want one.
Somebody needs to buy that.
If that was 400 and under,
If only
I'd
I
be
had
in the
money.
market.
But wait for this. Here's the one directly underneath it. Give me a second to pull it up.
Same seller?
I'd have to give me a second to look into it. But here's the one directly underneath that one.
I'm about to say Conrad, I don't think has that.
If it's not something that's personally something he's vested in, he doesn't want it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's signed.
Oh, I didn't even see the sign. My bad.
It's signed.
By Tully
My
Blanchard
bad.
and Arn Anderson.
And Arn.
My bad.
Yeah, that might be up there.
Yikes.
That's up there.
Dude, if that, I'm going to read the description of that belt, and if it's legit, I mean, I might buy it, and I might be divorced by the time the show's over.
I think Brandy was going to fly to Rochester and attack me.
Hey, all of our spouses, all they need to know when we're recording, it's like, I wonder if they're recording. They look at their bank accounts, eBay. Yep, they're recording.
I love the fact that you think my wife can see my bank account.
Ooh.
You're adorable, sir.
So that's I've always had that question. How does that work in marriage?
So my wife, because now she's a stay-at-home mom, but it's been like this forever. Her bank account her checks get deposited in my account, and my name's on it. She has her own ATM card. I have my own, but the only one that can access the account and actually look at purchases and stuff is mine. Now that I take advantage of that, I mean, I'm not off buying hookers or anything like that, but
I would be.
God,
so fast.
Carl,
Carl.
Would you really?
Carl, I found one under
No.
I found one in your $400 and under category.
Oh,
Carl.
Well, I paid $300 for a goddamn Shivani jacket.
So I'll just go ahead.
You could have just stolen from his house.
I know.
That was the dumbest bid.
I just posted it in the chat.
$3.10 or 310 cents would win. I thought somebody else would bid on it.
If you had asked us, we would have all told you that would have won.
God.
Wait, where?
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
One thing is, I won't spend my whole paycheck on a belt.
See, what I think TJ should do, Antonio, because you had a brilliant idea earlier today that we should become a tag team, that whole 390 connection thing. Yes. I think what we need is gold.
Wow.
See,
yes.
We need tag gold.
I know.
I like posters.
We need t-shirts
I like
too.
what Bruno has.
We need t-shirts for the 390 connection.
So the first belt, the one that was $625, the tag belt, that was the NWA Tag Team title that was signed by, or held by Ole and Arn Anderson, which I still haven't read if it was actually held by the North. It's just a
replica.
Yeah. Here's the description. NWA National Tag Team title licensed by Dave Milliken.
Ooh.
Please note the price for one belt only. This belt was held by the Andersons. The belt is adult size. You think that would be kind of a given. Made with leather, approximately 6 to 8 pounds. Please note shipping time for this belt could take up to 4 weeks. So I don't think this is an actual ring worn.
How do you know if it's ring worn or not?
I think this is a replica. Well,
1 second. Matt's the expert on this. Can we pull Matt up here and see if he can determine whether or not this is fake?
Matt is
not still here, is he?
Yeah, no, that's no problem.
They got a Vince McMahon ring worn.
Dude, if he had a ring worn crotch sock, I'd buy it.
I don't know where that's an odd request.
It's very specific.
Wait! I found something that we need to send to Conrad Thompson.
Oh boy!
I have found a WCW World 6-Man Tag Team belt.
What?
How much?
For $148.50 on eBay.
Lads, even if it's fake, we have to get it from them.
We gotta get it to him.
I'm looking this up right now.
That would be hilarious.
I will pitch in for this.
Oh, I would as well. Definitely. That would be hilarious.
Money, T.
You know what'd be even funnier?
Yes.
You know what'd be even funnier? We buy this and we tell them it's for Tony Schiavone.
Exactly.
So,
all right. So,
how much did you say it was, Henry?
The one I'm looking at, it shows here it's a sponsored item for $148.50.
I found one, the same picture for $99.99.
Oh,
that's even better.
Sorry, we're cheap motherfuckers, Conrad.
We gotta put on there.
Did ECW have a large following in Rochester, Antonio?
What's
ECW? Is it big up in Rochester?
Well, not that I know of.
You had to go at. You had to either know about. See, I was in the tape trader. You had to discover it like Blue Meanie did. You had to find it out.
The only thing I know that happened for ECW in Rochester was my buddy giving Sam Man a ride to the nearest 7-Eleven, get a 12-pack of beer
All right.
for the show.
I don't mean to interrupt, but here's a description.
Okay.
This belt, this is the six-man title. This belt is handcrafted by our skilled craftsmen using quality materials, 2mm brass plates, has deep etching and extremely excellent finish quality. We use finest vegetable tan top grade, soft leather strap with excellent hand tooling on it. Backing is of black leather. So the plate material is 2mm thick brass plates with gold plating. The strap is real vegetable tan leather, which I don't know what that is. And we are the manufacturer of all kinds of wrestling belts. So if you guys say the word
vegetable tan leather,
yes. If you guys tell me to, I will buy this.
Here's my take on it.
And
So,
I will send
Will
it.
you send it to me?
I will send it to Conrad the same day I send the other present we're sending down to Alabama. That's not for him.
And a link for the Vince McMahon thing.
I vote yes.
I'm not spending $1,000 on that shit.
we can include it. We can include it as a thank you for his assistance in the other matter.
Yes. And here's the best one. There's another six-man tag title here that is so obviously not real because the world part is the fucking globe from the WWF tag titles pasted on top of it.
You know, what you should do instead of globes is like get like some actual, like go to a, I don't know, like a jeweler or something and like LKBH, like and splice that right on over it instead of the globes. Just saying. Low-key big hog.
Brandy's dead. You killed Brandy.
Brandy's dead. It's not the first time. It's not going to be the last time on the show.
So there's a combo deal.
Oh.
But we're moving on from the six-man. That's going to happen before the show's over. Okay. So we have the WCW US Heavyweight, like the DDP US Heavyweight title, the Goldberg Raven, whatever, and the NWA US Tag Team Tag title. Both of them together, $425.
What?
Wait. Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
On that one?
Give me a hot second.
That one I want to see.
There you go. Where's the little?
Not real. No.
I've never seen that top one before.
I know they're not real.
Oh,
Okay.
No, they're replicas. Here's the thing. You're not going to find a ring-worn wrestling title on eBay.
No.
You have to know people for that.
Now, see, if I had that WCW US belt.
Jesus Christ, Antonio, where did you get that link from?
What? The Vince McMahon one?
God damn, it's like 30 lines long.
All I did was copy and paste it.
God
That
damn.
is guaranteed to be a porn site.
Sweet. What kind?
I would take
What
that
kind?
WCW US belt.
They call Vince McMahon the genetic jackhammer, I guess.
Oh, God.
But as I was starting to say, I would take that WCW US title belt and put it up here on the wall right behind me with this map.
We know, Henry. We know where you'd put it.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That hurts, Brandy. I don't think that's wrong, but that hurts.
That hurts, madam.
I just hit the wall.
We do it out of love.
Ow.
Y'all bust my balls out of love.
Can we get workers' comp for this?
Wait, are we being paid for this?
I mean, I'm not. It's news to me if anybody else is.
Wait,
I laughed
so you mean my
hard
title?
I threw myself into the wall.
So you mean
and
that
I hurt myself.
Okay, Henry, what now?
This show got suddenly riveting.
You mean to tell me that my new title as president of organizational management and sex appeal. Doesn't carry a salary with it.
That's absolutely 100% accurate.
How much sex appeal? Like, are you 100% sex appeal?
And organizational management. I am the Poomsa.
Can I apply for the job of Poontang?
Where did TJ go? Where did TJ go?
Frank, you need experience to get that job, buddy.
Whoa, hey! I have one daughter, not six. So I have at least one. I've done it one time.
I had to get the credit card to buy this 6-man tag title.
Oh,
are you really buying it?
I thought we'd broken our host.
Listen. I'm a veteran and a former bartender. You're gonna try harder than that to break me.
I thought you were doing your best. I thought you were doing your best Matt impression by leaving.
Well, that's coming.
TJ, how long did you bartend?
6 years altogether.
So there's a Wing Eagle WWF title, white strap for $80.
No. White
Carl,
strap,
Carl,
no.
let's go to you first.
Okay.
You have to go.
I do. Due to unforeseen circumstances, my stepdad got called into the ER. I take care of my mom. For those that I don't want to make it too serious, but I take care of her just at night with pain regulation and some of her nighttime pills, even though it's only 6:20 here. So I've got to. He got called in for a car accident because he's an eye surgeon. Somebody got glass in their eye. Happens. So I got to go and do that. If I can make it back by the end, I will. Dog's already walked, so I'm good there. But sorry for being late. And I do want to say real quick, love all you guys. This is the honestly more fun in this time than Green Bay football.
Wow.
I'll admit that. And you know how much I love Green Bay. And I'm being honest. This is better than Green Bay. Like, I honestly had more fun doing this. Green Bay's like, even if they were playing whoever. Now, when it comes to Chicago, TJ, we might have to do a weekend Top Guy Theater wrestling plus football.
And Mike Kolb is in the area too.
I can make my way up there.
And there you go.
Oh, Lord.
And if Matt quits drinking mimosas, he can come up here as well.
I know.
Give me enough notice. I could be there too.
He is no.
The right kind of notice. I'll go to Rochester and join Antonio.
Jesus Christ!
I'll drive the bus down there.
God! As long as you can put a softball in Matt's liver, to cover up the hole. But I will try and be back.
No big deal, man. Take care of the fam.
All right.
Exactly.
Thank you, guys.
See you, Carl.
See you, Carl.
Love you, buddy.
By the way, we are now the owners of a 6-man NWA tag title.
This is how we do it as a show. I laugh so hard I hurt myself, and then Carl makes me cry.
Yep.
And then we spend a ton of money.
Oh, by the way, Ken Shamrock just won the King of the Ring.
Yeah.
They're now lowering the cell.
And here we go.
That was a solid match, by the way.
It was.
I thought Meltzer rated that way too low. He only gave it.
You could swear it's the first time he's done that.
It's 3.25 stars.
He's never got it wrong before though. This is the first time he's ever got it wrong.
So I don't know, Brandy. I know you weren't on the show yet because it was the first or second episode we did. Frank and Antonio might have been the only two that were on the show at the time. Now that Carl's just left, we were discussing. I don't remember why. Maybe you guys can remember why. We were discussing Meltzer's star ratings.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because we were watching SummerSlam '97.
Yep.
Which was the first episode, and we were talking about after that is Bad Blood, and you get Kane, the debut of Kane. You get Undertaker and Shawn. Undertaker and Shawn Hell in a Cell that year got 5 stars.
Yep.
Okay. There was not another 5-star match in the eyes of Meltzer in the WWE until CM Punk, John Cena, Money in the Bank 2010. So for 13 years, there was not one 5-star match to Dave Meltzer's opinion.
I can sum up my response thusly.
Timestamp.
Right.
Where are we at?
I am the
Fuck no.
champ. But I mean,
148, 12, 13, 14.
well, and we discussed it, and just batting off the top of our heads. Undertaker, Shawn, 1 and 2.
Easily.
Undertaker, Triple H the year after, the end of an era.
Mm-hmm.
Benoit and Angle and Cena, Angle, HBK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the top of our heads.
I got one for you.
HBK, Triple H, Benoit.
This one got 4.5. I remember because I was pissed because I'm like, it was. Like,
This earned 5 stars.
No, not this one. I'm talking about the match in my head. I still, like, to this day can almost play the whole match back in my head. Cena, AJ Styles, SummerSlam.
Yes.
I popped so hard when AJ kicked out of the Super AA from the top rope. Because I thought, like, oh, Cena's burying another indie guy.
Like how AJ won that match.
It was a great match.
Yep.
I was glued to
HBK
my
Jericho
screen.
from WrestleMania 19.
Oh, I loved that at the end where they went to hug and then
They went to hug and he kicked him in the ding ding. Yeah.
I watched that match live. I was there. And also,
I was there.
Same show, Angle Lesnar.
Yes.
Was absurd.
And we literally saw him almost kill himself.
So
Like, we thought he was dead.
Do we need I was at WrestleMania 19 shirts for this show?
I think we did.
Yes. Yes.
I feel so left out.
My God. I wish I had $11,000 right now.
What is it? Oh my God.
You guys are. I hope you're ready to shit your pants.
All right,
We probably do between us.
we all got our diapers.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
But if you get a PayPal credit card, it's only $459 a month.
Wait, but it's Dustin, not Dusty.
Right.
Yes, it is Dustin, but
No.
they're still
No,
bitchin'
no.
boots.
Here's the evil super shredder. I mean, the Undertaker.
Hey, man. Wait. The Undertaker was not the super shredder.
No. He loves seeing
Kevin Nash was.
Kevin Nash was a super shredder.
Okay.
I'm saying the way his outfit looks right now is all.
By the way, Matt, I just found an Ultimo Dragon signed mask. That one he wore versus Pentagon Jr.
Interested.
At
Hang on a
SoCal
second.
Pro for $1,800. Would
Yeah,
you like
just
to see it? Would you like to see it? Yeah.
Whip it out for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love how Henry made a positive out that $11,000 belt.
Oh my God, that is a beautiful mask.
It is. It's a lovely mask.
Is that an Aston Martin in the lower right-hand corner?
Wow, that is wow.
Yes, it is.
That is so
That
beautiful.
is a beautiful mask, but it was the car that caught my eye first from the angle I'm looking at my screen.
Might be a Mustang GT 500.
I don't want to bury
God.
this
Help
eBay
me
shopping
out of
spree
this
on here,
car
but
talk.
we got in my opinion, is the main event going on right now.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna
Cage.
stop for right now.
Yeah, because
same
this is in the words I'm losing the words to describe it. This scene, this type of
What's the timestamp?
Environment. This match.
151.
You'll never see another
49,
spot
50,
specifically like this
51.
recreated ever again. At least not to this degree. Shane McMahon's jumped off a bunch of shit, but I mean, stuff went wrong with this, stuff went right with this, but only Mick Foley could have done it like this.
I remember watching this live.
What, Brandy? What was the rating on this? What did this get?
This match got.
I thought the match was over.
You guys can see the zip tie giveaway.
3.5 the most.
I would say if it got 2.5, I'd be shocked.
It got
I would say
4.5 stars.
4.5.
And I
Four
think
and a
this
half
is a
stars.
this is a 5-star just because
No shit.
everything that it goes.
I watched this live. I would have been 13 here, and then
I remember
you see
seeing
this, that.
Yep.
And
I
then
remember seeing this and shit in my pants.
I thought when Mick went off the side, I didn't think that was supposed to happen because we're only 3 minutes into the match.
Yeah.
And he's already getting dumped over the
Oh
side.
God, it's coming! It's coming!
Sorry,
Coming
Adam.
right here.
Here it comes.
We all recognize that camera angle.
Adam, you gotta call it.
I gotta hear the call.
What is
You
Mick
guys
Foley
all
got
hear
me thinking?
Good God Almighty! Good God Almighty! They killed him! As God is my witness, he is broken in half.
No, I want to hear it from your perspective, like your accent.
Oh no, my accent is very boring.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
fantastic.
We beg to
We love
differ,
it.
sir.
Okay.
You know, up there, Undertaker's probably thinking, please actually be alive.
I that is one thing we've never really gotten to hear is Undertaker's looking down and sees that.
Yeah.
What's
Actually-
going through your mind?
Actually, I listened
That
to
he was
the.
dead.
I just murdered
Yeah,
a man.
I listened to the Something to Wrestle King of the Ring episode in preference. I don't actually watch the shows, but I like to listen to Something to Wrestles that go along with them. Undertaker legitimately thought he might have actually killed him there.
Yeah.
I love how.
So, Adam, as a guy who's an Undertaker fan, where did you land on this?
I don't know really.
It's true. Vince McMahon didn't know they were going to do that.
No,
he did.
I love
He
how
did?
He knew. He knew about it about a week in advance, but they didn't practice it because you can't fucking practice that stuff.
No, you can't.
I love
the
Hugo's
botch of this match is when the cell gave away for the choke slam.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to give away all at once.
Yeah.
No, it was supposed to be boom, boom, boom.
Right there,
Third
his
time,
shoulder is
smaller
separated.
drop. Yep.
He has a separated shoulder in that spot right there.
Yeah,
I love that it's Terry Funk that comes out to check on him.
Yes.
You know, what's funny is you don't realize that Terry Funk's in street clothes.
Yeah.
No.
That's he looks exactly like he's getting ready to wrestle. Like the fanny pack gives it away. That's the only thing.
guys ever notice Hugo's selling most of the
Hugo
matches?
Savinovich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I think is crazier than all of this is the fact that he does the run-in on the next match.
Right?
Yeah, I forgot that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he is concussed out of his fucking mind.
Actually, this didn't give him the concuss. It was actually again.
No, it was the other one.
Yeah, the other one.
But when he does the run in, yeah.
Yeah. Right now he's just doing a good sell job, and he's got a separated shoulder.
I thought it was a choke
And he
slam.
fucking hurts.
So, Adam, where are you at on this?
What?
Where are you at on this?
Who are you asking?
Adam.
As in, what do I think of it like?
Yeah, the entire part. I mean, you're the only person not from the U.S. You're the only person who, I don't know when you saw this, so I'd be very curious about that too. And you said that Undertaker was your guy, so I'm very curious.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool, to be honest. I'd say I first saw it, I suppose about 13 or 14, like, so, like when I first saw it, I thought it was pretty cool. It was something different, like, you know, like you obviously don't see that happen like that often, like, so, yeah.
And this is even crazy. They're lifting the cell while Undertaker's still on the roof.
Yeah.
Because they need to be able to get the stretcher through there. There's no room. Because the original cell is so big.
Yeah, right.
They didn't have room.
And I think the one thing people often overlook or even forget is, yes, Mick Foley gets decimated in this match. Undertaker's wrestling with a broken foot.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got bone chips in his ankle.
Like these two guys.
And he gets color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These two guys in the ring right now. Like if you're in the locker room, you're not allowed to bitch about pain ever again.
By the way, Vince McMahon being out here, that was not planned. He legitimately came out there because he wanted to see. Yeah.
Yeah, he was worried. He was scared.
He thought he killed Mick Foley on pay-per-view.
And in a way, it makes it interesting because it actually looks like that. Oh shit, was that supposed to happen?
Yeah,
You know, it makes the fans think that, like, you know.
I think so. I've told the story too. I met Mick Foley in 2015 or 16 at his one-man show here in South Bend, and so between hearing this, Bruce tell us when he came from the back, he was distraught visibly, and told Bruce like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I forgot the tax," as there's
He didn't
tacks
get the tax.
hanging out of him. And then, when I went and saw him, I mean, by the way, his one-man show is hilarious. If you ever get a chance to watch it, go watch it.
Did he tell you the Santa Claus story?
Yes.
Yes. All right, cool.
So, he does the thing, and then he's going to do pictures and whatnot afterwards. So I had him sign my Rise and Fall of ECW DVD box, and he actually told me I was the only person to ever bring that and have him sign it. So there's that. But he told me as I was getting ready to take the picture with him, maybe I'll find it on here. I can show it to you. But he said, is your flash on my phone? I go, no, I don't think so. I go, why? And he goes, because if it's on, it could send me into a seizure. What?
Oh my God.
That's what this guy put himself through. Like a flash on the camera can now put him into a seizure.
There he goes. Climbing right back up that cell like a beast.
All right, so I wanted a quick story while we're doing this. I actually met Mick Foley. He did a speaking tour at URI in 2000, and of course,
was it in Providence?
No, it was in North Kingston, Rhode Island, and of course, like everybody else, I brought this.
That was a good book.
And he signed it for me. But the way he talks about this match in this book is
there he is.
Oh my God.
Son of a bitch.
Now Undertaker's like, oh crap. I think I really told this
that's not how he got concussed.
That's how he got
concussed. That's
it's
the only
actually,
time he's ever been knocked
it's
out.
actually not the impact of the ring, it's the chair following the
chair,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Doesn't Mick Foley also tell the story as it relates to this match that had the ring actually been softer at the angle at which he came down through the roof of that cage, if the ring had actually been any softer than it was, it probably would have broken his neck and actually killed him?
No, what happened was when they show the replay, he doesn't.
Oh God! Look at him land on his ankle.
He doesn't get up for the choke slam.
Yeah, Undertaker aggravated.
Now he's no-selling it. Like, he had limped once. Now he's like, nope, my ankle's fine.
So what Mick says is if he actually gets up, like he knew, like he knew it was the choke slam, when he hits the cage and it breaks, he over-rotates and probably breaks his neck. And God, Terry Funk, God bless him. Getting choked slammed
Out of his Terry's the first guy out there to check on
There
him.
goes the shoes.
Both times.
How is that possible? Oh, okay.
Oh man, this is.
But going back to Teja's original,
hard to watch.
Going back to Teja's original point, you would love to kind of get like Undertaker's take on like what was going through his head, like.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
I think
thinking like, what's wrong with him? Like, is he okay?
Because there's got to be a part of Undertaker. It's like, Mick, don't get up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And especially now, he gets punched and just crumples to the floor. Like, Undertaker's like, don't get up anymore.
Yep.
He's probably like, be done. Be done.
The gimmick on this was he wasn't ever supposed to go through the cage. It was a pin on top of the cage.
I've heard he was supposed to go through, but it was supposed to break in sequences, not all at once.
Yeah, the story Bruce tells is that there was supposed to be 3 blows where the cage would gradually give away so that when it finally broke through, his fall wouldn't be that far.
Here comes the tooth
shot.
There's a shot.
There's the tooth shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Brady,
were
thanks for
thinking-
that stat guy, Greg.
So like
Such
the
a
video
legendary
game,
shot.
yeah, like the video games for the Hell in a Cell match, like it took like 3 times to get your opponent through the cell.
And I love too because remember JR screaming, "Oh my God, he's smiling," and he's actually sticking his tongue through his lip.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
You notice the recent Hell in a Cell matches, they came up with that phrase, Michael Cole, like, "Oh, for the love of mankind, he's broken in half."
Yeah. Well, Michael Cole's a tool, so.
Yep.
I actually like Michael Cole. I shouldn't say that.
Can I get a time check real quick?
Why? Why do you like Michael Cole?
Why I like
Oh God, you have just triggered Matt Levitt.
I mean, for the same reason
Wait! Can I give a time check? 202, 52, 53, 54.
Oh God.
For the
Now
same
go
reason.
on.
For the same reason why I like Joe Buck and no one else does.
What was that phrase he always says?
Now here's a guy.
That's Chris Collinsworth.
No, that's Chris Collinsworth.
Hang on. Joe Buck. I love Joe Buck. My most favorite call of his was back to folk. Red Sox fans have longed to hear it. The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
That was when I became a Red Sox fan.
There's me and Sir Nicholas.
The hot rod shirt.
Look
I like
at you.
it.
Why does it look like someone?
You have hair.
Hey, why is there a folder that says oh, never mind.
But my Brazzers page? I watch porn. I'm not scared.
We went from Nat to Lars Sullivan.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't watching that shit.
Me either. No.
I'd rather scratch at my balls with a pair of keys. I'm watching that shit.
I can't believe they're pushing him.
I can't either. I don't know how he's still there.
How he's still moving? How he's still going?
They fired Daniel Bryan because he choked Justin Roberts with a tie.
Yeah.
Lars Sullivan.
Because Vince has a hard-on for him. That's why.
Lars Sullivan has been discovered he's a racist prick, and also may have done gay porn.
No, he did.
No, did gay for pay porn. That is confirmed.
And now they're pushing him.
Yep.
It's been a year, guys. They forgot. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't, motherfucker.
Oh, vascular.
But he's not vascular. He looks like George the Animal Steele's illegitimate son.
Oh!
Yep. That's who we read. That's who we like.
George the Animal Steele. Illegitimate son.
Oh, look at that pile driver. Oh.
Can we appreciate right now that Mick Foley's on offense, for crying out loud?
No kidding.
Exactly.
If Mick Foley had won that match right there, can you imagine like the rocket that would have been strapped to him?
I actually think Mick got over more in this match because he didn't win.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know what's sad?
Part of me thinks if he wins this, it ruins it.
You know what's sad?
It's all part of the show. He won.
Hot take, he should have won at WrestleMania 2000.
Yes.
Hot take, he wasn't supposed to be there. Jericho was, and Jericho should have won at WrestleMania 2000.
You know what's sad right now? I got Hell in the Cell right now, and I got King of the Ring. I'm paying attention more to King of the Ring right now than Hell in the Cell.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we don't know. I'm not watching Hell in the Cell right now, but we don't know what's happening.
I know.
At King of the Ring 98, we know this is like we're watching one of the all-time moments in wrestling history.
Yeah.
I mean, this was the night.
Retired the Cell after this.
They should have. I mean, realistically, yes. I mean, how do you top this? But when you've heard the story, you know, the WCW guys watched the pay-per-view. Kevin Sullivan's watching it, and when this match is over, Kevin Sullivan looks at the roster and says, "Pack it up, guys.
Yep.
We ain't topping that."
Yep.
I just want to say that mat is filthy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's disgusting.
And Vince McMahon even told Mick, I will never be able to put into words how grateful I am for the performance you did tonight. But I never want to see it. But I never want to see it again.
And then, a few years later, his son's jumping off of, balconies and murdering him, and, concussing himself in class.
Crazy thing in early 2000, No Way Out, Mick Foley does it again.
It was playing that time.
Yeah.
And Frank was there live, I'm just saying.
Oh, my God, Frank. Jeez.
Hartford, Connecticut, No Way Out.
Okay, that's better. I thought I was going to be in Providence.
Hey,
I'm going to have to stop
guess who wasn't there live? Me.
All right.
I love you. Who's never been to a live big event?
I enjoyed that pay-per-view.
Actually, Phil, you told me some news today. Do you want to break it to everyone here?
No, I don't.
Okay, never mind then.
Third ball. He has a third ball.
I wish.
Like,
he has a wacky, waving, incredible arm flailing tube man in his yard.
No, that's Matt. That's Matt.
By next week, I should be allowed to break this news, but the news is kind of
hush hush.
There's a hush. There's a lid on it right now that we're not supposed to open up.
A little wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yep.
I read you loud and clear.
Understood. Can respect that for sure.
10-4, good buddy.
Hey, Henry.
Hey, did you guys like that I texted you that the other day? Wait, did I text you guys that? Or was that somebody else?
Somebody else.
Actually, I think it was Matt.
Matt doesn't remember.
No, he does not.
Oh, here we go.
Antonio, I'm blocking you.
What Matt's doing right now is he's going over the spots for his semifinal match.
Here's the worst part. Undertaker kind of misses the pile.
And he rolls onto it.
And then Mankind rolls into it. It's like, God damn it, I'm going to get in these thumbtacks.
Randy Orton sold it better.
Fuck Randy Orton.
Oh, Lord. By the way.
Do you really hate Randy Orton that much? Seriously?
Yes, I do.
The worst finish to a match I've ever seen is Foley and Flair at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
I fucking hated that finish.
Hang on. I got to circle back to this. Now I'm really curious.
Circle jerk?
Yep, that too. Randy Orton, 13-time world champion.
Yes.
Main event at WrestleMania multiple times. Considered by almost everyone to be the best pure worker so far as like in-ring skill goes. Like you can't have a bad match with Randy Orton. So what's your deal?
I can tell you.
Wait, I know what it is. She's mad that he told me to fuck off.
I also hate Randy Orton.
I am mad about that.
I hate Randy Orton, and it has nothing to do with his in-ring ability.
Oh, just personality.
Mine's a military thing.
Okay.
Who told
you
to fuck off?
Randy Orton.
Who told you? Oh my God, you guys!
How many times do I need to tell this story?
Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord! Oh my God! Oh crap! Oh crap!
What? No, if we can get that, we get Tony on the show.
You bet your ass.
I want to
get that for Tony.
I'll put money on that. I'll put money on that.
We have to buy that for Tony.
Only if he'll come on our show.
Yes.
Santos, will you wear that?
Who?
Depending
Santos.
how much you pay.
I'm upset you asked Antonio to wear that.
Brandy,
yes.
I want to know. I need an answer on this.
I need a figure amount.
There's also an ECW cutoff T-shirt that comes with it.
I'll wear the cutoff T-shirt.
And it's signed by Francine.
There you go. I wear the dress. Henry wears that.
God damn it. So we're getting, I mean.
If you want to make it really weird, wear it during the Zoom meeting with Francine.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord. I have emotions pulling at me right now. So.
What kind of emotions?
Horny, mostly. But.
Wait. Time out. Someone suggested the idea of Santos in that dress, and all of a sudden you're horny?
Yep.
I know I was.
Hey,
have you heard Antonio's stories? I know Antonio knows what he's doing in the bedroom. Now I might have to go to the ER afterward.
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah.
Frank, do I need to remind you?
The only time you don't want your tip rubbed. Anyway,
So do you realize if we do this Francine dress,
is Brandy alive?
And we send it, we will be sending gifts to. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Yeah. But I was gonna say half the hosts.
That's not even half.
Well, I mean, not with the ad, but I mean the OGs. I have to edit that out too. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Stop it!
Well, Mike's already sent stuff to Bruce.
I'll shave my chest to wear the dress. There you go.
Thank you.
Can we send Aaron a cheeseburger?
Oh God, he would kill you. He would kill us.
Real gorilla chest.
I feel like I almost started a war by asking my question.
I don't remember what your question was anymore.
I asked Tony. It was like, "Do you like cheese on your burger?" And Tony came out of nowhere. It was like, and Conrad's like, "What did you say?"
He motherfucked you pretty good.
Who's the mustachioed man?
I can't.
He's a trainer or a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He looks like a B actor in a porno movie.
I thought he looks like a senior Henry.
Not tall enough.
How tall do you think he is?
If
And
I
how
had to
tall are
guess-
you?
Well, I've been telling the State Department of Motor Vehicles I'm 6 foot since I was 18 years old.
How tall do you think that guy is?
Like 5'9", 5'10".
And you're not tall enough.
Oh my God! Am I
Well,
the
he's
shortest here?
not.
By the way,
It's
Terry
me and
Terry
Matt,
Funk
man.
Terry Funk with no shoes on.
Terry Funk, no shoes on.
They're still in the ring, are they?
No, they're leaving right now.
Right next to the thumbtacks.
So me,
Oh,
Brandy,
his shoes.
and
His
Matt are
shoes
the
are still there.
shortest.
Yeah.
Me, Brandy, and Matt are the shortest.
Yeah, I think Phil's the giant of the group.
What height are you, Phil?
Oh, I thought you
Mine
said
by
Phil
the
was
hand.
Does this
vagina
mean that
of
we're
the group.
eventually going to reenact Halloween Havoc 95 and throw him off the roof of a building in Detroit?
Yes.
I'm waiting
Uh,
for it.
After we duel monster trucks.
Yep.
Who's
See,
gonna
that
be
part
the
I'm
Yeti?
in for. I'm down for the monster trucks.
Who's gonna be the Yeti?
I'll be the Yeti.
Oh,
For
Can I be
saying
the
it right.
fatty? I'll be the fatty.
No, you can be Hugh Morris.
Oh, okay.
I need
Hugh
somebody
Morris
to be the
or,
booty man,
P.G.
so I
Rexon.
can be the booty babe. So
I'll be fat G-Rection.
You guys,
Are we-
I really need someone to talk me out of buying this Francine dress right now.
Don't buy it.
oh, God.
Do it.
I
Do
think you
it.
should
Buy
go.
it.
No. Go talk to your wife. She'll talk you out of it.
That's fair. I mean, I'm not going to
That's a
keep
good
it.
point.
I'll put money down.
I'd like to
Here's
buy
my thing.
another
Hold on,
woman's
hold on.
dress.
Hold on. Yeah. If I buy a dress online and it shows up in this house, my wife's gonna think, "Is this for me?" And they're gonna be like, "No, it's for some other girl."
Well, see, here's the thing. If I buy it, I'm not keeping it.
But it's still gonna
For
show up in
another
your
man.
house.
Like I said, I'll put money down if you send it to.
Send it to Antonio.
There's no
Send
chance
it to
I'm sending
Tony.
it. There's no
Send
chance
it
I'm
to
sending it to
Antonio.
Antonio because it will never leave Antonio's house.
It might come
If
back
you
a different.
want to send it to a neutral party, you can send it to me.
Or
might
me.
come back.
It's not like I'm going to keep it.
You guys, listen.
I'd look awful in that dress.
I'm not worried about my wife setting my dick on fire if I buy a Francine dress. That's not. I have 3 credit cards, all of which I just paid off last month. Okay.
Oh, that's the issue. Okay.
So no, that's not even the issue either. Like everything's fine. I want you to talk me out of it, so we just don't bombard all these hosts with all these gifts at one time.
Let's see how our current stuff does before we go into further. Let's see how well it gets over.
That's a good point. That's
But
a very good
what?
point.
I mean, what if? How long is this going to be here? And why do I keep finding stuff that I want to send to these guys that I can't bid on? I have to buy it all now.
I know. I got a
It's about
story.
anal?
Motherfucker.
Can I tell my Randy Orton story now?
Oh, yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
tell why
Oh,
I hate
oh.
the fuck out of him? So,
Okay.
13-year-old Brandy, her email address that she still uses to this day has Randy Orton in it. So I'm
Yep.
stuck with the motherfucker. Number one, he is very talented in the ring. That is true. That's undeniable. But he doesn't always show up doing his best. He's an artiste. He must be motivated to give his all. I'm like, fuck you. Do your damn job. Other side is he's a piece of shit. He called I'm a plus size girl. He took a photo with another girl, with a girl who was waiting outside the gym to meet him. And he took a photo with her. Now, this girl had heat with his now wife. And he posted this picture and said, look, I met Miss Piggy.
Wow.
So he's a piece of shit. He can eat my ass, Frank.
Yeah.
And I don't like him.
Sign me up.
And then add on
just
top
kidding.
of
I'm
that,
just kidding.
his military history, which is a disgrace.
What exactly is it that we're talking about here? Because I don't think I've ever heard that before.
He was dishonorably discharged from the Marines for punching his sergeant in the face.
I thought he deserved it.
After he went AWOL.
Yeah, he went AWOL. He came back and he punched his superior officer in the face.
So then why does Vince McMahon want anything to do with him?
Because he's Bob Orton's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if he wasn't Bob Orton's son, he wouldn't have got it anywhere with.
I think he
wrestling.
got his attitude in check. I think.
Well, I mean, let's look at Vince's favorite people over Shawn Michaels, right? Rebel.
Frick.
No, I'm not going to talk shit, Frank. So just relax. He's a
Well,
rebel.
Brandy just did.
I love Sean, but before Sean found God and got sober, he was
Sean was a jerk.
But what is Bruce always
Henry.
saying? He thinks Vince saw a lot of himself in Sean. I think the same is true with him and Randy Orton.
Right.
Oh, Howard Finkel, I miss you.
We miss you,
miss him
Fink.
too.
R.I.P. man.
I love his.
Here we go. Will Kane be set on fire? That is the question.
You mean, will he draw blood?
No, Kane had the stipulation in this match that
Oh,
he loses,
that's
he will light
right.
himself on fire.
That's right.
But TJ brought up a point. Like I'd never noticed till now. Like Kane wore a full bodysuit. I never knew
The only
why.
thing that's out is
His hand. His
not
hand.
even the arm yet.
His hand.
Yeah.
His
Besides
hand. That's it. Like.
Besides his hand, I never knew why he wore his suit, but like
He
kind
was
of figured
a
now,
victim.
like because it was the first blood match.
No. If you remember, his costume had the one arm missing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one's both arms. The story they're telling right now, like JR and Jerry are telling, how is Austin going to make him bleed? None of his skin's exposed,
Exactly.
with the exception of his hand. So the whole match, as I'm watching this live, how is Austin going to cut Kane's hand?
Yeah, like I never knew about this all these years until
genius.
you brought that up.
It really is.
It's genius storytelling.
Yeah.
Hey, you brought that up on our bonus episode. I was like, I never thought about that.
There you go, Kane in a full bodysuit. So I remember watching this with my cousin David, and it's either Austin's going to cut open his hand.
Are you kidding me? That's bullshit.
Wow.
Or Austin's going to have to bust him up in the back of his head. Well, you guys are a ball of excitement right now.
Well, you
Sorry.
guys don't want spoilers.
I can't text and speak at the same time. I'm
Get
sorry.
off your damn phone.
Sorry.
I'm actually watching the entrances. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
I am
really
too.
funny that we're talking about stipulations like set yourself on fire or, first blood matches and stuff like that. And people are like, oh, well, that kind of stuff, those stipulations never happen today. Well, you're right. But you can't take a motherfucker's eyeball out, apparently.
Yeah. But, and also.
Is it any less gruesome than setting someone on fire?
I think that was the point.
Oh, right.
We just watched, Mick Foley get decimated. Undertaker's wrestling with a broken foot. Austin's here wrestling with staph infection
In his elbow.
and I want to say Kane was hurt. I just can't remember what.
I don't remember either.
Or he was dinged up or something along. Anyway.
I don't know. Let me see if Meltzer says anything in the Observer.
Oh, goody. I'm waiting with bated breath on this one.
We know, Phil.
Well,
settle down.
This one got 3.25 stars.
I'll bet you if Kane had lit himself on fire, it had gotten 5 stars.
And
in the little Tokyo Dome.
Yep. There it was.
Bullshit. Oh, my bad. Something else.
So I would just like to point out here, Matt Levitt has completely left the room.
Oh wow,
God,
I didn't
not
even notice
again.
that.
Captain Drunkerton.
I would like to challenge Henry for that title.
Which one? I've got 5 of them.
Let's see.
All right, the match as the commissioner of this league, it will be a bikini pose showdown. I will buy a 1987 Dodge Omni hatchback that you must pose on.
You know how hard it is to find a bikini in upstate New York in October?
And I will wear a belt with nothing but a flag on the front. And the first
whoever
person
raises the flag.
Yep, the first person to raise the flag wins.
I need a full body. I need a full body Brazilian wax because I'm a Chewbacca.
You can borrow Frank's lawnmower 3.0.
See, Antonio, now you're getting my juices flowing.
Oh Lord.
We're gonna have to pay a visit to Lawnmower Man first.
Well,
That was perfect, Frank. I love you. Thank you.
But you never answered the question for which belt.
Hold on. Crazy thing is, I could drive down, pick up Henry, go down to Rhode Island, pick up Frank.
In a bus.
Yeah, in a bus. I already said out in the future I'm planning to buy a school bus.
You did say that.
Yeah. Then our last destination is up in Kodiak, Alaska.
How are we driving the bus to Kodiak, Alaska?
You drive through Canada and you get on the ferry and you come see me.
Yeah, but with no plates on our vehicle from Alaska, they're not letting us cross the border.
No, they're actually, as long as you can prove to them that you're not staying in Canada.
Well, I mean, also, we're not leaving tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, he still has to buy the bus, so it might be a year or so.
So is this turning into an impromptu Hell in a Cell match that's also first blood for the World Wrestling Federation Championship?
Kind of.
Correct.
I gotta buy the Borat bathing suit.
Oh.
I know what you.
I am so turned on right now.
Oh Lord!
But which belt do you want to challenge for?
I'm imagining Antonio's hairy butt cheeks in a slingshot.
Oh my God! No. Get out! Get out!
Hey, how's that Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, by the way, you assholes?
It's over. It's over.
It's over already?
Yeah, it's over.
Wow.
I mean, I spent more time watching this what we're watching. I turned a couple times to look, but
I haven't seen any of it, but going by Twitter, apparently the women's Hell in a Cell is supposed to be very good.
Matt just texted me
and said
his wife needed some time.
Oh.
He'll be back.
Bitch can get it.
I don't know if that's what he meant. I don't know if that's what he meant, but that's what we're running with. So
let's just always assume that
Matt's getting some drunken get after it and get it right now. Shit and get it. As NAAA would say, shit and getting.
Over and under. How long?
Oh, he's pretty drunk. So I mean, you can put the over under in half an hour.
Okay.
It's gonna take at least 10 minutes for him to figure out what room he's in.
And then figuring out how to get his clothes off. That's another 10 minutes at least.
Believe it or not, you would be surprised how easy that is when you're plowed.
I'll go for the ECW title. Who else?
I want the AEW.
Okay.
So by the way, one of the links I'm going for Big Gold.
Yeah.
I mean,
so nobody wants to contend for the WWE Championship? I just
Fatal
put this.
four-way.
I want the Winged Eagle.
Fatal four-way.
Henry,
I forfeit the Brandy. She can just have them all.
I feel like Adam.
One of the what are we watching?
Oh, wow!
What the fuck?
That's a reenactment from Scream.
I forgot about this.
He almost died.
By the way, Henry, the link I sent in the chat earlier, it's a little expensive. I'll grant you that, but it was the IWGP Heavyweight Title.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
V4,
mind.
which is the current.
Truthfully, only because I've been photographed with it, I wouldn't mind having an IWGP belt be my first real belt.
As everyone knows, I have the Winged Eagle and the NWA Domed Globe, which, I mean, it's pretty obviously a ripoff, but I still like it.
How much would you pay for Henry to lay on the bed like Terry Runnels?
Is Austin bleeding right now?
Let me see.
No.
On his back.
No, not yet.
No, on his back.
He is.
Well, how does that not count? This is a first blood match. He's bleeding. Ring the fucking bell. Let's get out of here.
No, he's not. I don't see
on
no
his
blood.
back. There's blood on his back.
I don't see any.
Oh.
There's Sable. What's happening? I wonder if she has any merch on eBay.
Going back to it anyway, was that 6-man belt purchased?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bought it. Yeah, it's on my way. It's on the way to my house.
That is brilliant.
I'm gonna send it with the other present we're sending down, which I have to edit out twice.
Was that other present purchased as well? Was?
What's that?
Is the other present purchased as well?
Oh, I bought the other present 3 or 4 days ago.
What I wouldn't give.
The Francine has not.
You mean that? No, I haven't bought the Francine dress.
No, the we shall not name present.
Oh yeah,
yes, that has been purchased. Yes.
That was shipped today, so it's on the way to my house today.
Ooh, cool.
Does Adam know about it?
Is what you were talking about in? Was it a bonus? Where you were talking about it before now, weren't you?
The shows. It's a good question.
I've never mentioned it to anyone outside of this group, and Lauren also knows about it.
Did I bring it up on the bonus show? I don't remember.
He did. Is this the one with the 3 signatures on it?
Yes.
Yeah, he did, because Phil came on late and you asked him to guess what they were.
Oh yeah.
I haven't gotten that far. I fell asleep.
Oh, that's when I bought it. I bought it on that bonus show.
Yep.
Oh, because I remember because I was texting you at work and I'm like trying to like hide it under the desk.
So hey, everyone watching this show right now, don't watch the bonus show. You'll never hear me say it again. I forgot all about that. Well, it's a good thing no one's watched it yet. So I guess it's a win-win.
No one's watching. There's no downloads of it yet. Antonio.
I think there's 4.
I watched it.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Let me see. Let's see the latest.
Mark Nelson just told me to stay out of trouble. That never happens.
No chance.
What I wouldn't give to actually be in the room, if we could pull off the ultimate rib and make Conrad Thompson think that Tony Schiavone mailed him a belt.
Oh,
I don't. So
we just lost Adam.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Here's the.
What did you say before I left?
Me?
Yeah.
I said Antonio. I swear to God.
The angle I'm going to use with the 6-man belt is I'm going to say, I know Tony failed you. Your friends have got your back. Here's a 6-man. Here's an NWA 6-man title.
So you will know within like 3 seconds it's fake because he's like the second best belt aficionado.
Of course.
It's the idea.
Yeah.
It's the
no, I get it.
It's the It's the symbolism.
I'm not knocking it.
You got to put down like how much we appreciate what you have done for us with the AFS community and all that.
We give. Tony failed. We're coming through.
We deliver.
Here's an NWA 6-man tag title.
And since going to California and breaking into the trophy case at the San Diego Padres home stadium is probably illegal.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Any Conrad can get it.
That's right.
In reality, if it wasn't for Conrad, I wouldn't know any of you guys.
That's true. So now we got to figure out gifts now for the other 3 hosts.
This is true.
So
we can do that.
Hey, we've got plenty of shows to shop on still.
Which I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to lay this out. That Francine dress is probably going to be gone or on the way to my house by tomorrow night.
Oh, crap. You got that out too?
What? The Francine dress?
No, not that.
Are you going to get it for Tony?
Yeah.
I don't know what Brandy, she just yelled at something.
Because you said somebody's name of which gift we're sending, so TJ's gonna have to edit that too.
Oh, okay.
It's not the first time I've had to edit you and Antonio out.
No, especially me.
So we got to think one up for the other 3.
I had an idea that somebody liked it. It makes me happy.
Okay.
Well, put your phone over it.
Are you gonna share?
So Lauren still looks.
Just wanted you to know someone liked my idea.
That hurts.
Oh, already?
Not that was unexpected, but that hurts. Was that my signal to continue?
Yeah.
And he sent a really good.
So Lauren's been doing her work on the idea for spin the wheel, make a deal for the Top Guy Halloween party. I made the suggestion that maybe it wouldn't be a terrible idea if you devoted a spot on the wheel, and I don't know what the hell you'd call it. I'm just kind of freebasing here. But
freebasing?
Free balling.
You shouldn't freebase. I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
Yeah.
In all 50 states.
I'd like to announce that the state of New York has officially become the newest province of Canada.
I don't think you're allowed to freebase in Canada either.
No, but weed's legal there, so rock on.
It's true. But you don't,
Anyway.
you don't freebase weed. Unless you're a 70-year-old man, that's how you think they do it.
Where the state's running, we'll be shut down in no time.
Fun. Anyway, Henry.
I made the suggestion that one of the little widgets on the wheel should be an idea that whoever hits that, whatever they have to do to win the prize, gets the ability to both A, suggest a show to do with Conrad and host of choice. And that they get to be part of the podcast too.
Look at Mankind out there not knowing where he is or what he's doing and taking a stunner.
So in theory, let me throw out this scenario. In theory, your plan would be like say even though I won't be there, I win. I win that spot on the board. So I would say I want to do King of the Ring 98 with I don't know. I'll say Bischoff because he's probably never seen it, and then also Conrad. Is that the theory of your?
That is the theory of my idea, to do it with both of them in some kind of podcast form.
I like it.
Boom. We really doing a chair shot. Oh, geez.
Yep. Unprotected.
Someone's bleeding. Roll him into the ring.
Undertaker with a t-shirt or a sweatshirt.
Mankind is so out of it now. I wonder if he thinks he's actually supposed to be out here.
Sounds like my Friday night.
Why is he pouring gas?
The worst part here is, well, the worst part's not proper. That's not. Never mind. Let me start over. So the fun part here about seeing this version of the Undertaker is he's been doing this for a couple months by now when he's not wrestling. He's probably dabbling with what would be known as the American Badass eventually. What, a year and a half later?
Set the ref on fire?
Apparently.
Yeah,
Fuck, he kicked him in the ding-ding by accident.
Kicked him in the ding-ding.
Yeah. Yes, that's my next shirt.
Kane sold the ding-ding kicks, but sold the eye poke.
Why did they drench Earl Hebner in gasoline? What did Earl Hebner ever do to deserve to get drenched in gasoline?
Earl Hebner.
I can't say it on here, so never mind.
What can't you say on here?
That was a head shot.
Whatever Earl did to get fired.
Oh,
so memorabilia.
No, I meant drenched in gasoline in 1998. What had he done to deserve that?
He hadn't done that
because he's in there.
Oh yeah.
And Austin has
led to Earl and Dave's.
Austin has lost the match, and your new WWF champion is Kane for one whole day.
One night.
Was that actually asked to Bruce? What the point of Undertaker pouring gasoline on Earl Hebner was?
No.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
And I gotta stop this before it rolls into King of the Ring '99 because I don't want to watch that.
Illegal. We're already off the rails, so we don't.
We've been off the rails since we started.
So there's the end of King of the Ring 1998. Pretty good show. I'm pretty happy with it. It's certainly one of the more memorable shows, no doubt.
Definitely, yeah.
If nothing more for we just watched it. I can't name another match other than the last two. But that's not true.
No, Dick to Go. Dick to Go was here.
I was say that's not true. I remember Dick to Go. I remember The Rock and
AKA Frank.
Yeah. I remember the Rock and Shamrock. I remember Shamrock and Jeff Jarrett. I remember The Rock and Severance. That's not true. But let's see. Closing thoughts on this show. And by the way, next week, regular time, we'll be back on Saturday. We're going to have, are you ready for this star-studded lineup? Rajiv. We're going to have Eros. And we're going to have Andrew Hermes on the show.
Oh, my God.
Going to be crazy.
Pull out
my notepad out.
Day.
And we're watching Halloween Havoc 1991 Chamber of Horrors. So we're going to back up. So we watched Halloween Havoc 98. Actually, we're still watching it.
It's still going.
Which was a shit show. And then we watched this pay-per-view, which is, all in all, fairly good. Next week, shit show. And we're going to round out the month of October. And then after we do Halloween Havoc 91, the polls will start back up. So, Phil Jackson, closing thoughts on this show today.
You see Mick Foley flying off that cage in just about any musical pack and highlight reel ever. It's everywhere. I don't think it was his when people think Mick Foley, they think of that spot. I don't think that spot, without that spot, Mick Foley's still a Hall of Famer, absolutely. But that show and that spot specifically set the precedent for almost everything we see on cage matches from then on, because everyone wants to top it. And that's not necessarily a good thing, because everyone's like, oh, well, I got to beat that. So he kind of just jumped the shark with that. He did the best thing first, and now no one can beat it.
See, I can make the argument that if that match never takes place, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
You think so? You don't think all of his WCW stuff and everything else? You don't think
what WCW stuff? He was a tag champion.
Yeah,
once.
Still, maybe.
If this match doesn't take place, there's a good chance Mick Foley in a year after this is out of the company. This relaunched Mick for a year and a half until he retired, but this put Mick on the map, because once this match happened, the audience respected him so much there was never going back.
No, I don't disagree with that. I just think that if this spot hadn't happened, at some point something Mick would have done, because Mick Foley is the type of guy who won't be denied. So I feel like something would have happened that would have put him in the Hall of Fame, even if that spot had not happened.
Sure. I'm not going to argue that. I mean, Mick, obviously, if given the opportunity, and we've seen it time and time again, he's going to over-deliver. Let's go Frank Bruno.
You stole my thunder a little bit, TJ. I have to tell you, I really think this moment, this match, not that Mick wasn't willing to go out of his way to put the company in a good spot, but I think this match proved it more than anything. Like you said during the match, Vince McMahon said, "I'll never be able to repay you for what you did for the company tonight, but don't ever do it again."
Right.
This is Foley's moment. I think he still would have been in the Hall of Fame. I don't think he would have ever been World Wrestling Federation champion. I think him becoming WWF champion later on. Actually, was it the end of the year or the beginning of '99? I think
beginning of '99. January 4th, 1999.
Yeah. So I think that was his reward for that.
Same night as the Finger Poke of Doom.
Yep.
And also the same night as Wrestle Kingdom that year. Wrestle Kingdom happens every year on January 4th.
Well, it actually depends really, because wasn't it taped in '98 though, wasn't it?
Yes, the match was taped the last week of December.
So it depends what way you want to look at it. Is it when it was taped or when it was put out there? Do you know?
Well, Adam, I guess you're up. I mean, what are your here? So we've had Nick Mills on the show, who's from Scotland. We've had Barat on the show, who's born and raised in India, now lives in Australia. I love getting these intercontinental, for lack of a better phrase, global perspectives on these types. So as you watch this show, and you said you watched it before, and that's fine, but knowing what we know now, I mean, how is Mick being received in your neck of the woods after? Because again, in the United States, he's off to the races after this match. He's never looking back. So in your neck of the woods, how is Mick Foley being received after this match?
Well, to be honest, back then there wasn't that much of a following over this way, but especially around my area anyway. But he wasn't received as a top superstar, because people over here, they were watching wrestling and they wanted to watch like the top stars. So they were watching like Stone Cold, they were watching The Rock, they were watching Triple H. Mick Foley wasn't like, they were watching fellas basically who had like good promos and could get good, for the lack of a better term, electrify the crowd. So they wouldn't really look at Mick Foley as a kind of a top star. He was just a fella there who would just kind of he was there for like the hardcore stuff and just kind of like, oh, fair play for doing that, but I'm not going to kind of like say you're a top star kind of thing. So he wasn't really looked at like that over this area. But I thought it was a good pay-per-view. It obviously had its moments, like X-Pac and Owen Hart was a very good match.
I forgot about that match.
Yeah. I thought the King of the Ring final was good in comparison to other finals. There was other finals there that weren't great. Like so, obviously then with the Foley match, I 100% agree with what Frank said, that I don't think he would have had his title run if this didn't happen, because I think it all ties in together where, like, obviously he was kind of the man who would put his body in line for anything, but it wasn't until this night where Vince actually kind of had that kind of respect kind of thing for him, you know. So when Vince was like, "Oh, I can't believe what you did," but I think Vince then kind of looked at Mick Foley in a different light after this event. So I think that was the main reason why he got his run in at the start of '99. And obviously the first blood was the first blood, like, you know, like I think you said on the bonus show where, like, nobody was ever going to think that they were going to light a fella on fire on a pay-per-view. Like, so it was obvious that Kane was going to win. I suppose the big swerve of that was the fact that Austin won it back the following night.
Right.
So, but no, overall it was good. It was well needed for Mick Foley, like, you know, this type of moment, because like you look back on it, like the first thing you hear when Mick Foley's name is mentioned, you think back to that match. Like, even when it comes to, like, on the WWE Network, there's a show where Mick Foley talks about the match. It's like 20 year kind of show thing, and like, just to think that one match 20 years later, and there's people actually showing up to talk about it. You know, it just shows how historical it is, like, you know.
I mean, if you were not born before, or before this, or you weren't watching wrestling in '98, Joe, so Mick Foley, there was no story plan for Mick Foley going into this show.
Mm-hmm.
This match is kind of thrown together. The Raw before us, we watching the bonus show, he wrestled Billy Gunn, and so I mean, with no story, it's just a match.
You see, he was in the transition of, because like the month before he was Dude Love fighting for the title against Austin at Over the Edge. So as that transition from Dude Love to Mankind is why there was kind of no story there leading up to King of the Ring.
If you go 7 months after this, not even 6.5 months after this, your WWF champion's Mankind. Like, that's how fast he took off. I mean, that's unheard of. Frank Bruno, what do you think?
You already asked me.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Antonio Santos. I've only had 2 beers, guys. I don't know what's going on.
I think I got one more. It was well, obviously highlighted by 2 matches. This is around the time I first started watching wrestling. Main thing I remember was the bloodbath from Kane to Stone Cold.
Raw before this.
Yeah, the Go Home show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Undertaker Mankind. Obviously, I'll probably show my kids whenever I have kids. When I watch wrestling, this was what it was. Stone Cold King. Actually, I think the Undertaker Mankind match should have been last instead of the Stone Cold Kane match.
Well, again, I'm sorry, not Kane. Mankind had no story going. So actually, them being the semi-main shocks me.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing Mankind has anything to do with the main event is he's managed by Paul Bearer.
Yeah. So, yeah, besides the 2 matches, the only other match I found interesting was the King of Ring final match.
Mm-hmm.
Ken Shamrock and The Rock. Other than that, it was the other matches was decent, but with the other matches I paid attention to, it was good.
Okay. Phil Jackson.
You started with me.
Son of a bitch. Brandy Wagner. I'm going to get this together. When I'm going to be dangerous when I figure it out.
I'm drinking more than you.
God damn. I should have had another one. Brandy?
Okay. So this was a much more enjoyable show than Halloween Havoc.
You don't say.
Well, that one's still going.
God.
So the fact that this one's over, I did enjoy most of the matches. There wasn't really anything like bad.
Right.
Like nothing was terribly done. Obviously, the highlight is Mick Foley and just how much he's willing to give him. He was basically willing to die for this. And that is something that you can rarely find in people for anything. And I think that makes Mick really special. I mean, obviously he's paying for it now because the man can hardly walk. But yeah, without this, there would be no title run. There would have been no match at Royal Rumble 2000. You know, all that great stuff that came after, he probably wouldn't have been there. So thank you. God bless you, Mick Foley, and don't ever do that again.
No.
The undisputed heavyweight champion, Henry. What are your closing thoughts here?
I think that it says a lot about the character of both The Undertaker and Mick Foley that they both came back out during the second impromptu Hell in a Cell match between Kane and Austin. I think it was overall a good pay-per-view. I think that this is what jettisons Mick Foley, like everybody else said, the main event status. I think he should have been champion longer, in my opinion, once he got it, but he was nearing the end of his shelf life by the time he won it the first time anyway. It was nice to finally see him get a world title.
I'll wrap up. I'll close up shop here with this. I think that, and we've seen far more WWE shows than we have WCW shows with the clause I'm about to say. Now, granted, this is only episode 8, so I mean we're not very far in, but still, we've seen Road Wild 97. We've seen Halloween Havoc 98. We've seen what else have we watched? SummerSlam, WrestleMania 3. I mean, we've Fall. Oh, that's right. We watched Fall Brawl 95. But we've seen all these shows from both companies. ECW Burial Legal too, but we've seen from both companies. I'll exclude ECW for now. But for the most part, the WWE shows we've watched, there's at least one star on the show that you can look at and you go, this was a turning point for that guy. This launched him. WrestleMania 3, it was Savage Steamboat. SummerSlam 97, Austin. Inadvertently, he gets hurt and just launches him into the stratosphere. I can't think of a single moment in a WCW show where I can say that. Not one. Now, again, this show, I would bet money 98% of the people in the office thought it was going to be Shamrock taking off after this. And for a while it was. Yeah. No one envisioned Mick Foley just going all time on us here. And I think here, this specific pay-per-view, King of the Ring 98, when you read the card, doesn't seem consequential on paper. But when you look, this is, if I think the 83 weeks ends this month. So the tide is turning. And this is one of the shows I think really turns the table in the other direction. And also why WWE really never looked back after the summer. And then you add in the same night, Mick Foley wins the title, finger poke of doom. To me, the momentum was already shifting this way, but this pay-per-view just, there was no going back after this.
The very next Raw is the first Raw that breaks the 83 weeks.
Was it really?
Yeah. Wow. I remember, I'm 90% certain about this, but I remember tuning in because I'll have to double check that, but I think
doing it right now.
Yep, go ahead. I was listening to the Something to Wrestle episode, and I thought they said the next Raw was the first one that beat it.
Somebody else go on researching.
Honestly, Halloween Havoc 98.
It's just still going.
I'm thinking about it right now. I think that's the turning point, like the slowly turning. because obviously DDP should have won. Then you had Goldberg lose to Kevin Nash. Then you had the finger poke of doom. So that could have been, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. It's the downturn from WCW having new, hot, fresh, must see, and the roller skates have gone onto the coffin at this point, and we're gonna start skating.
Like I watched what was it, the jackhammer or the spear that DDP reversed into the diamond cutter?
Jackhammer.
Yes, jackhammer.
Some people went freaking nuts. Even me watching, like, what was it, like last week out of my free time, I watched it. I went nuts, even though I already knew the outcome.
Oh, I knew this. The first Raw to break the 83-week streak was Austin McMahon.
Oh, that's right.
April
That's where I got it confused. Is I was listening to something about that specific thing the other day, and it all ran together. I apologize.
I knew that. It was McMahon Austin, and Dude Love comes out. I knew.
Yep. I actually listened to that specific episode because I was bored, and I love that episode. So it all kind of ran together for me.
Is that where you had the hand tied behind his back?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Dude Love came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, it set up the rivalry Adam was just talking about, Dude Love and Austin. Headline back-to-back pay-per-views, which I actually think Dude Love and Austin are over the edge is an underrated match.
Absolutely.
I like that match.
Well,
even the one at Unforgiven, there's a bump that Dude Love takes from the band stage down onto the concrete floor. It didn't look pretty at all. Like
crazy.
The man's a nut.
Yeah. And going back to what Brandy said about Royal Rumble 2000, which I think is a very underrated match as well, the street fight, I thought it was very good.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite match ever.
Yeah, I always kind of think of that, like when they're talking about good matches in wrestling, like that's one I always kind of think about. The man got a pedigree onto thumbtacks. He went face first into thumbtacks. Like
I love how Earl Hebner tried to hide the barbed wire bat from Captain Jack by under the table. And then what was it? He punched out Hugo. Was it?
Yeah.
Hugo Savinovich. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock interfered in that match too. And by the way, Triple H gets one of the worst leg injuries you'll ever find.
Oh, the pallet,
Oh God, yeah.
Good Lord. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap up this show. Reminder, next week, Chamber of Horrors. Y'all, I'm excited. Probably too excited for that show.
Probably.
I need
I've been chomping at the bit for like 3 weeks for that show.
Cannot wait. And then Friday, we have the costume party. The folks that have free shows. Unfortunately, I will not be there, but I want all of the rest of you to have a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. You dread it?
I dread it. Put 31.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm taking off of work so that I can have my Halloween party.
I want everyone to have fun. Be safe. We'll see you next weekend. I'm out of speaker view, so everyone just saw that.
That's what I do.
And we will see you back here. Adam O'Neill, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Next weekend, we got Rajiv, Andrew Hermes, and Eros joining the show. It's going to be probably too much fun. Until next time, this is Top Guy Theater.